I can't play Dash today. I didn't come enough time to sleeper.
Well, you got Prism, right?
And I didn't want to play on Dash because I'm never going to get to play Dash.
Total weapon. Why don't you just play sideboard deck?
I don't have her sleeves because I needed to get new sleeves for her. I don't want people yelling at me. Oh, you got sleeves.
That's what Prisms will do that, and Payno lost that. He plays the same like 4 armor. There's no other armor that you play.
It's new to me. I don't know if
How are you?
I'm alright. How about you?
Good.
I like your mask.
Thank you.
Someone told me it was good against you.
Still going to the drag room with
My favorite Dr. Seuss character.
That ain't a bad stuff.
A museum in Houston was doing a big Dr. Seuss event. Like they had a couple areas dedicated to the books. My parents went for that. My mom's a teacher, so.
Oh, that's cool.
I think
Easy trick.
hanging out with the camera.
So you secretly think. That would be interesting. First 20 years, did 1 year in, and second 20 years, so I would do.
And then my mom.
It's like next team, so you like switch up the neck out every year.
Because like the other day she left work early. She's like freaking out. She couldn't smell and she couldn't taste. And we couldn't schedule a game for the next day.
Probably move it back over a tiny bit.
But like,
It's going to be on for a little bit.
5.
Oh, I got my throat.
Man. Oh, you're a lifesaver. I love these things.
They make trying to keep track of this just a little bit easier.
Every little bit helps. First or second, sir?
I'll go first.
Alrighty.
We ended up getting tested around 6. Attack for flower.
With the again or no?
Hit. For 3. Do a prismatic shield.
Alrighty.
Create 3 spectral shields.
Okay.
One.
Oh, yeah. I was going to write it down, but I got it right.
One.
Alright, so we're going to start things off by playing
One.
Block for 3 troops.
Okay.
That's it.
They don't look like they should be.
Pitch 2. Herald of Triumph for 6. Hits goes into my soul.
Plus 3, so 7.
7.
Yep. Good. And then Judd's gonna go again.
Lock for 3.
Pitch another 2. Another Herald of Triumph for 7 this time.
Soul Shackle, close the game.
Lock for 3 again.
It's a once per turn action.
So,
I would
I
imagine.
take no damage, right? It's
now you take
Phantasm.
4.
Phantasm.
Phantasm doesn't go off.
It's 7.
It has to be a non-illusionist attack card. Phantasm
Oh, okay.
doesn't go off.
I'm sorry, I misread that. Okay, so I'll take 4. Yeah.
Yeah, and all the Spectral Shields fizzle from the first attack.
Yep.
This goes into my soul. This one does. Yeah, this one does. That one did.
Sorry.
Nah, it's alright.
Courage. Break courage. Attack. 8. Go again.
Fortune Herald.
6.
How many? One card in hand, one draw.
One card in hand.
Well, that's good.
For 1. Okay.
Speed of an instant. I'm gonna pitch 4 card. I'm gonna play Genesis.
I did that.
Then defenses. I'm gonna.
Just for 1. So he's playing the guitar.
Oh, yeah. One and then 2.
3, so take 3.
6. 8.
Yep.
9 if you defend with an attack.
So 8 with go again.
It does not have to go again.
If you flip it over, it'll stand a little bit better.
Oh, I keep forgetting that's top. I have one myself, just I don't use it that much.
It's okay, I understand.
I'm just gonna draw up. That's all I can do.
Okay, so then now we go back to my turn.
Yep.
Okay.
I will play an Art of War. I will choose the Banish 1 draw 2 as well as the +1/+1. I'll go ahead Then we'll go ahead and banish this.
3, actually, yeah, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to go to wrap.
Okay.
Then I'll go ahead. Or, yeah, because I can't attack with it. So 1.
Well, it doesn't have go again when you play it. Or no, it's an instant. Yeah, it's an instant.
So I can attack. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I'm still trying to get used to this game. Period.
Alright, let's see here. Start of my turn, I'm going to put a card from my hand to my hero's soul for an illusionist card for a Spectral Shield token. If it's a light card, draw a card. So I'm going to put this into my soul. It's an illusionist card, so I create a Spectral Shield token.
And it's a
light card,
so
so
you
I
draw a
draw.
card. It's really fun when you have multiple of those.
If a card has been put in my hero's soul this turn, I gain an additional resource when I pitch a card.
Okay.
So I'm going to pitch this for 2, but it becomes 3 because of Vestige of Soul.
Yep.
And I'm going to play Herald of Erudition with Dominate for 5.
Okay.
It hits, it goes into my soul, and I draw 2 cards.
And I will take that.
Dominates one card.
That's right. So no matter what, you're going to get the other effect.
Pretty much. So it's either take 2 or 5.
I'll take 5.
Alright. So it goes into my soul.
4, 5, 6,
I draw
7
2 cards.
With going.
Go again, 1 card. How much for it?
1.
One open.
Just so I'm not playing with somebody. I gotta figure out where you're
I'm gonna attack at you with Genesis for 1.
that's somebody's flip on.
Then the Spectral Shield for 1. Then, let's see, so good.
I'll block the 1.
Okay.
No. 3, 5, 6.
Pitch this for 3. And overplay Herald of Triumph for 6.
Attacking for 5. Dominate.
If it hits, it just goes into my soul.
And the first is an attack action.
Attack action cards have -1 while defending Herald of Triumph.
Okay.
Basically, it makes it harder for them to hit Phantasm.
To pop Phantasm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which doesn't matter in this matchup. Because
Yeah.
we can't trigger it.
Yeah, just...
I'll start off with advantage from 2. Okay. Needs of agony.
Oh yeah, you need that.
Then the last thing I'm going to do is I have 2 left. So I'm going to use Prism's ability to banish a card and create another shield token. And that shield token is going to swing at Ode to Wrath.
Hold on.
So come in.
So 3, you put 6. So 2. What was the other thing you did?
So it was 3, it was 2 to play Herald of Erudition.
Okay,
So
yeah.
I'm down to 1 left. I
Okay.
pitched another 2, which became 3, so
Yeah.
it's at 4. So 2 to play this and 2 for her left.
Yeah. So
And
you're
then the
attacking
Spectral
Rouge.
Shield's gonna go at Ode to Wrath, which Ode to Wrath just gets destroyed because you can't defend auras.
Yep.
And the combat chain.
No ring. No room block both of those arcane.
And I'm gonna do an Arsenal card.
It's 2 different swords. Okay, so.
It goes under and I draw 2.
My turn.
So it does have your advantage.
I'll Arsenal and drop 4.
Beginning of my turn, I'm going to put this into my soul. It's an illusionist card, so I gain another Spectral Shield.
Then you draw a card.
And I draw a card because it's 3. And Vest Soul goes off. I'll pitch this for 2, which becomes 3. Enigma Chimera.
There we go, yeah. For 4, and if it hits
So, Enigma Chimera for 7.
and that leaves you with no mana.
And then instead of 2 resources, 4 this. Yeah, just a 7. Yeah, just a 7. Because it gets the bonus from all of us.
It's 4.
Yep, 4, and if it hits Trigger Rouge, does not have the Ode.
I'll take this.
Alrighty. Then we'll go Genesis for 1.
Yeah.
Spectral Shield for 1.
You're gonna attack me with all 3 of
With
them?
all 3 of them, yeah.
So 1, 2.
And last but not least, I'll play.
And I will go ahead and pass.
I can't
Not take any.
I think you got
So
one left over.
yeah, it's only one left. So I'm just gonna pitch this. I'm gonna make another spectral shield token and swing that last one for one.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. My brain was going, wait, you have a lot of resources. But yeah. Okay.
And I'm gonna draw.
10 with Gilligan.
Only if you play non-attacking. I think this is not attacking and an attack.
No cards in hand. How much mana plus?
None. Yep. Yep. You got the strength and for 10.
I'll take the 10.
Keep the seed.
For 2. Herald of Rebirth. For 7.
I will start by banishing
Phantasma. Or Phantasm.
Okay.
Go, respond.
Yeah, I want to go to 0.
Well, Phantasm ends your turn if you don't have an action point.
That'd be an instant.
That's fine.
Go ahead.
I will.
So I'll trigger Genesis, I'll put this into my soul. It's an illusionist card, so I can get another spectral shield. I draw a card because it's light.
You got 4 automatic.
Vestige of Soul is now active. Let's see. Pitch for 2 plus 3. Herald of Protection for 5.
4 for 7. Yeah, 2 more. 7.
Yeah.
Let's get rid of my next. Basically, doesn't matter what it is.
Does that go again?
Yes.
If you get less than 6, 4 automatic.
Yeah, I've got one.
You got 1 research left, and you have right now on board 11 damage.
Pretty much it.
Question is the card you're holding in your hand at 1 drop 7 hit.
Yep. 7 in a right hand. That is a.
There's only one of us who knows what it is.
Yeah.
1. And 1 mark.
Okay.
Well, and the thing is, if this hits, I get another spectral shield token, so I go to 6.
Yeah, which.
So I'll be taking
So yeah, you get. Well, actually, this hits, you get another spectral shield,
And it goes into my soul.
and it goes
I
into
have
your soul,
one
but you have
closure.
1, so that's anything. You'll pull out another one. You actually have 11, 12, 13 damage on field.
I will take a house on the outside. Unheld rights for 4. And did you take the right hand? Goes for 7. And then you.
Oh, no.
6.
It's a 5.
Alright. Genesis.
Yeah, okay.
Genesis is going to go and go to
So
Rouge.
it's just 4 no go again?
Okay, so that
4 no
pops.
go again, and I do get
And I'll take
for a
5 more.
1-10 non-attack.
So Spectra causes the chain to close.
Okay.
So none of this is going to go through.
Oh.
Yeah, so what happens with Spectra is when an attack targets it, the combat changes closes, so nothing resolves. And
Okay.
since this is giving it go again because of the yellow, the go again doesn't go off because it can't resolve.
Okay.
So all of this is staying right where it is.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
You're going to crack the Aether Ironweave for an additional 2 mana.
Okay.
And
So I'm going to hold on to this card and I'm going to draw 3.
So you didn't have to go again, right?
my bad. Partial pass.
Okay. I am going to... I'll just do it for
Pitch 4, 6.
Herald of Triumph for 6. And I can't trigger Phantasm unless I drop a 7. Because then it would go down to 6 and it would trigger. I'll take 6.
Okay. So then that goes to soul. That'll be my turn.
Alrighty. Beginning of turn, we'll go ahead and put Herald of Protection into my soul. I get another Spectral Shield token and I draw a card.
6, 8.
6, 7.
3.
On board.
3 more.
I'm gonna break my Goliath Gauntlet. Give my next attack that costs 2 or more plus 2. Vestige of Soul is active, so pitch 2 becoming 3.
Yep.
Pay 1 for Phantasmify. Next attack action card gets plus 4 in Phantasm.
Yep.
And it's Illusionist in addition to its other types. And pay the last 2 Herald of Erudition for 9, 10, 11 with Dominate.
There we go. Got it. If it hits, I get advantage
Okay. 5 gets plus 4.
So plus 4 from Phantasm.
So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
10, 11.
9, 10, 11. So you're showing lethal.
Pretty much.
Go again.
That's 4.
Yep.
Yeah, you're gonna get it. Because I know there's nothing I can do at this point. I mean, I could block it, pull out, and then block this, then this would just...
That is scary.
Yeah, because this is 7 damage by itself.
We messed up. You went to take 6. That should have popped 6, or...
Oh, yeah, all these should have popped. It's not that big of a thing to change.
Yeah, but yeah. I mean, it doesn't... It just means I'm even more kind of... I don't even know if that's actually how many... No, you
Well,
actually
I
have
have
1.
5, so I take 1.
And you have 1 special shield. Could you put one
Yeah,
into
because
this
I
turn?
did that this turn, so yeah.
You did 1 this turn, so you have 1.
So we've got, I've got only 2 on board after
So you have
that.
11, 12, 13.
Yeah. Now it's not as scary.
It's still kind of scary because it's still a. I'm
Well, we don't know what the 2 cards will be if it hits, so.
Yeah, that's the thing. This hits, you're gonna draw 2 cards, and I mean.
And I mean, this is at least 8 going through because that's Dominate.
Yeah. Yeah, because you know the most I have is a 3.
Yeah.
Fuck. This has just been a...
Well, getting this out early is
Yeah,
what's been screwing you.
That's the thing. It's like that.
It's like I got this out early, and now I'm able to trigger this every turn.
Well, no, you got this like what, turn 2?
Yeah.
So like this right here just said, hey, yeah, fuck you.
Pretty much. And like you saw, I pitched another one earlier. It's just like, good thing I didn't put that on the field.
Well, that's the thing is going. This just says, hey, yeah, fuck you. And I know because I have 2. I can't find a 3rd. That's.
Yeah, I'm trying to get a 3rd myself. I'm testing that with just 2 though.
Well,
so.
okay. Let's finish this, and
Yeah.
I'll ask a question that I have about that card so much. So we all know, we both know this is basically what's going to happen. I'm going to
So
take
you take 8, and I draw 2 cards.
And also I got the top part of my deck.
that.
So this goes away, but this goes in my soul.
Yep.
Why does Prism have a big soul? I don't know. News at 11.
Take 1 arcane.
At least.
6 soul shock.
So, pitch a 3, it becomes
Shadow
4.
for
I'm gonna pay 2 for her ability.
3 if it hits draw.
Make another spectral shield token. Because you can never have enough of those.
Nope.
And the last 2 will go into a Herald of Tenacity for 5 with Dominate.
Correct.
So
How'd you get this one going?
Shadow Puppetry gives it go again.
Okay.
Yeah, you can read it.
That works. It's 3.
Yep. 3.
that sucks. I probably need to remove that. I'll take 2.
And then
Has go again.
Genesis swings at you. And the 2 shields straight. Alright. Keep that in my hand. These go underneath and I draw 3.
3, right?
Yep.
3. Let's do it.
I'm gonna crack 8 or Ironweed.
Yeah.
Next Malice for 1 and 2 arcane.
For 5? I guess.
Technically 6. Because if it hits, you deal 1 arcane.
Yeah.
I don't think you can deal with 2 arcane. Because it's not
Fantastic.
Okay. I've kind of accepted the fact that I'm about to get my head beat in.
Yeah, that was like the one. Yeah, that gives me 2
Or see if I can do anything.
Genesis.
You win. You win because it's going to be 3, 4,
And draw a
and
card.
whatever the heck you have in your hand. Well, no, you don't even have. All you have to do is pitch. You pitch a 2, if anything.
Yeah.
You don't even have to do that.
Because I
Not really, yeah, I don't have
You,
to.
you pitch a 2 of anything, make another shield to hit me for 5. So yeah, you got
Yeah,
it.
GG, man.
You got it.
Good game, sir.
Dude, I was scared. I thought
So-
I was down. I was
Question
like,
about it.
oh,
Okay.
wait. I still have 1 in blood.
This is what I think this is. Okay, so if you have 2,
It was like, damn, just go.
you make
Thank you,
each
trigger.
trigger. So you make
Trigger.
2 soul, 2 shields, and you draw 2 cards.
And you're essentially recycling 2 cards.
Okay. And you but you get 1 for each? Like, so when you put 1 in, does it trigger both of them? Or does it only trigger 1 of them?
Only triggers 1.
Okay.
Because they're gonna trigger and resolve
Individually.
separately.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now my question is how
The other card I had in my hand was Pump. It's like, I know he can't block. Kill him anyway. Getting this out turn 2 was just dumb.
and I should have popped it like turn 3.
I was figuring you might. It's just like, there's no
Well, no.
way he's gonna let this sit here because
Well, no.
it's triggering Vision of Saul.
Every time I thought about it, it was on your turn, and then I get to my turn and go, what am I supposed to do now?
That happens to me so much.
Well, I'm not used to this game, so I'm going. I don't. The game I'm used to, I can't target this shit.
Yeah.
What game is that?
Magic. You have to have special
you need
cards
a card
to
that
target
targets
this.
it, yeah.
I'm not used to. I can just say, oh yeah, I attack that, and it blows up.
But yeah, they have Spectra, which basically means they can be attacked, because most auras can't be attacked.
Yeah.
But illusions
I
can.
saw the allies pretty much have something like that.
Yeah.
But still, it's like I'm not used to a card saying, "Oh yeah, you can attack this." What? Most card games, it's no, you can't hit this for this reason or that reason.
Yeah, and I was like, how do I get this promo? I was like, oh, rap. One health.
And I go get sleeves for Dash.
Oh,
But I'm not going to be able to play her, because I had to play Prism.
yep.
6-man.
Well, that's not good.
What happened?
It was all focused on my side of the
Oh.
house.
Well,
Well, I lost one game.
Nothing we can really do about that now.
That's asking how much I can track.
Died. Brett told me he's at one go next, so.
Did we score or? I didn't think so.
William, who went out?
He did. I lost. Also, you're not gonna have any.
It's in this room on that tab.
Oh, Rodney?
Notifications. You need your immediate attention.
Oh yeah, I did just see it. Yeah. Oh my god. I didn't even notice that.
You're recording
One of those max velocities just
it only recorded this half of the board. Because we hit, or I hit the stand and it shifted.
It's okay.
I fixed it now, but you only
It's
get 2
fine.
games.
I just cut the first round. It's fine. I can cut it. I added breakfast like I need to add some kind of damage on defense. I can get people down super low, but I can't kill them. That's usually what happens. Yeah, that's hard. Well, it's just like a shot to you. It's just like a shot. You know, I don't like that. But it doesn't take specifically yeah, they fight each other. Yeah, me, I'm always dealing with 2, so if you ever go to 2 life, I can just kill you in a moment if you're attacking from me. Because I can control how people block and throw all my cards away, so I guarantee 6. So, it is kind of silly.
I'm gonna play this just to say I did it.
You did it!
Most stressful thing. No, like, that turn off, like, I'm not gonna win. I want to get this off.
Yeah, you got it.
I'm gonna win, but I'm gonna look cool dying.
He summoned me to the death.
There's been so many times where I might get like 5 like blood that goes in my feet. I don't have the other game, I just need 1 more. Please.
And also, I'm sure you know, but my, I can make my vehicles explode on it. So,
I died to his defense.
Nice!
If I get to work all that way, like, oh, it didn't matter at all.
Well, I was sitting there like, I know you were mathing it out. I'm just sitting there, I feel bad that you haven't killed us. Yeah!
I did all that math. And then you're like, this guy doesn't know I'm gonna
I'm just gonna kill him before he does anything. That'll be a signature Rouge dance. Just be like, let him do all the math and be like, you're dead. Your turn.
Hello. Thank you.
everything else will be.
Oh, we got an R. I wanted to get one of those things.
2 days.
Third one's like
You're gonna throw away this card, then we're gonna well,
maybe we'll play like, I'll make like an Among Us violent. Or
Please, no.
yeah. And then there's a Jack-Aware among everyone. You have to figure out who it is.
your first 2 razor reflexes were
They're just running around killing townspeople. Well, that wasn't him.
No, we failed.
You kill everyone but the werewolves, and it's like, well, it's Werewolf Island now. Let's go.
Let's just, I'll do that as we drive away, as we sail away.
when you use
Channel Divinity?
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's hope we get it.
sweater is soft.
I'm changing shirts before.
Yeah, I told him not to wear like his shirt for the baby shower because he ate lunch and he always gets away from himself. So I was like, don't wear the baby shower. No, there's no out. We're just playing until we have to leave. Probably play
He's like, I have that now, and I'm like, okay, now I just
I put you on your right arm and your first instinct is to
I'm used to people doing that thing where they hit me on one side and look at me on the other. Later.
stop.
Can't do anything.
Actually, Chuckle's in the room. Dealing with it.
Probably have more.
That's so cool, yeah. I mean, it's rare to find cars that are in that area impressive question at all. What's the name of
Chelsea's gonna come over one day. I might build drinking. I think there's that's why I just have one.
I got it.
I'm more of a college guy.
That's for the longest time. But then, like one time, being in college, like, wanted to play the highest. I was a fullback first, and then I transferred. I started at LSU, then I went to Western Oregon. It's crazy. My current wife went up there with me and went to school too. Yeah. We have some, late on night. Oh, really? In those years? No. Because I'm still Facebook friends with some of the oh, when they were tied up there too. Quinn Johnson was the starting quarterback. So I grew up as a fan because that's where my dad played. He played tight end actually at OU. And so there comes the SEC. So yeah, I mean they'll do well. I don't know if I can see that. And then
I'm never gonna get straight. I don't choose the brackets. If I do, I would want the ball.
Do I need to move?
No, you can sit right there.
Are y'all playing?
Alright, so Trey and Andrew. Gonna be me and Cameron, Dakota and Steele, Landon and Luke, Jonathan and William. So you're playing. We'll put me and Cameron on screen. We'll come Luke on screen. That way we mix it up a little bit. Yes. You are playing Trey. Right here. Steele is right
Where
there.
Jonathan was. That's right. Make it easy. Just pull the card.
Good game, man.
What? No, I was sleeping.
Good to meet you. I'm Steve.
You can put your mat on top of this mat if you want.
We'll keep the fancy one for the stream.
Okay. You put up my laptop because I don't need that anymore.
You don't want stuff. I really don't feel like moving all the stuff.
No, I feel you.
Ronnie, you suck at being fair.
I mean, the computer did it. I didn't do it.
I blame you. I'm tired of playing against you, Grandpa.
That's too damn bad.
You want to tell him fair?
I don't have to worry about arcane damage, really.
Nope, no arcane. No arcane. Just debating what weapon I want to use. It depends on the katsu, I guess, right? So,
Yep.
Do I go?
Mandible claws or
No, this deck I'm just running Ravenous and Hexagore, but I don't know if I want to try Hexagore or not.
personally, I like this one better over Katsu.
Yeah, I think so.
That's just me.
I think so. Because there's some turns that you might just do Kadachi and don't play anything, and then like I feel bad if I didn't block. I don't think I need any of these sideboard cards. I'll just run what I got.
It's quite setup you got though. So only 3 defense on.
Yep, only 3 defense.
Alright, we can work with that. We can work with that.
We don't need to block when we attack for 20.
I mean, fair.
Who needs to block when you just swing 20? You know, it's fine.
All of my equipment blocks.
That's perfectly fine.
It's interesting playing this after playing this for so long.
Oh yeah, it's definitely a lot different game. At 6. Get that one out the way, by the way. There's 6. Okay. Okay.
Got it by 1.
Yep. I'll go first.
Sounds like plan.
I feel like I haven't played enough Katsu, so going first, we'll see how bad it is.
That's fair. That's fair.
I'm gonna put this under my hero so that I don't have anything.
Oh,
The token? Yeah. Let's just I want to pitch. Really do. We're just gonna pitch and do a meat egg, drawing and discarding. It is a 6. So 5, just 5.
Just 5.
Just a vanilla 5, no go again.
Okay.
Oh, critical.
I'll do a second.
I can get the FAB seal.
Boom.
Herald of Erudition for $5.
There you go. Nice pretty cuts. Which one do I want to RC? Probably this one. Put this on the bottom and draw it.
This is spicy. Should have kept that card. Oh well.
Take 2. Goes into the soul. Draw 2 cards.
Driving me nuts today. They don't call all week and then they wait till I'm running events to decide to try to call. 1.
Let's go again.
Take 1.
1.
Take it 1.
1 becomes 2.
Give it 3.
Okay. We'll take 3.
And then we'll swing another 2.
2. Now, I don't know about that 2.
Like, wait a minute.
I don't know about that 2 here. Let's see.
If I have Genesis, I can trigger this every time.
Yeah, we'll block it. That's why it's blocked for 2.
Okay. 7.
That's cool with me.
I'm gonna roll on scabs here. If we can get some extra actions here. Just saying.
I'll take it.
If you didn't lose anything, didn't gain anything.
I'll take it.
That was a little bit slower start, but we're gonna pitch 2. Play a 5 a go again. 5 a go again. Nothing floating. 1 in
No reactions, I'm assuming.
Yep, no reactions. Any defense.
Fliggity flagging.
Okay. Yep. Good. And that is it. Needed that extra action.
Yeah. I feel that though.
Sometimes you just need one more thing to do.
Okay. Shadow puppetry. A rip line or 6 with go again, and an additional 1 arcane, and this I get to look at the top card and choose the
Not a good hand. I don't like it.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with
So,
it. Take it 1. Take it 1.
Yeah, so it only
I'll just say 4.
works for me. Well then, create a soul shackle. And pitch a red rip line. Manipulate blades 4.
Use that equipment early, I like it.
Well, you get to draw a card if I didn't block that one, so it could have made your turn better. Who knows?
It didn't have to go again.
Well, I don't know. You would have got a free.
I mean, I guess I could have broken this, but why?
Yep. I'm gonna go scab skins. 5. Get 2 action points. That's what I needed last turn. We're going to pitch 3. And we're gonna go Boneyard Marauder for 6, banishing 3 from discard. Yeah, which one you want me to keep?
Keep that one.
Okay. That one stays. These go. There is a 6 in there. Not that that matters.
Right. I mean, you were gonna get.
I was gonna get a 6 one way or another. So 6, and I got another action.
Okay. The Luminaris only affects 2 illusionist attacks.
That's why I'm asking.
No reaction. I feel like I should get this out of my hand. Just figuring out how I'm gonna get it out.
Start with banishing 1. There's a yellow Seeds of Agony.
Nah, I'll just play it. Nourishing for 6. Vanilla, no dominate, because I didn't. I was hoping this was not a 6 in this guy. So I could have maybe made something happen, but.
Hits for Riftbind, hits for Unhallowed Rites. So coming at you for 4 and 2 Arcane, if it hits create 3 mentions, or 4 and 3 Arcane, if it hits create 3 mentions.
Yep.
No regular.
3 arcane.
And I'm not
This
going
is
to
a lot. This
1.
1. Always with the ones, he says.
Just 1. No big deal.
Always with the ones. We'll take 1.
Okay.
I'll take 1 again.
So take 7 total.
It's used for 4.
Nebula for 4. If it hits create a ruin chance. 4
Questions. Questions that need answering. Do we care? Based on my hand, I don't think I do, so I'm gonna let the 4 hit.
Alright.
You'll get to draw a card if you want to.
I do. Well, I have to.
Yeah.
It is
Trigger
not a
draw,
may.
and then you can arsenal it, or you can maybe play it. Well, you don't go again.
I have no go
Yeah,
again.
so you can arsenal it, or keep it in your hand, whatever you want to do.
And I can't activate the.
Yeah, it's past that point. So.
So I'm gonna get
It's not really what we wanted.
it's
okay, I guess.
That's how it is.
Yeah.
That's how it is.
It's not terrible.
Easily.
This is.
So that blocks the sword, and I block one of them. So one of the arcane.
Wow.
No room good with another one, so I take 2 arcane.
Sounds good.
Well, they're all separate instances, right?
Correct.
Yeah, that's right. We're playing high risk, high reward. I guess I'll break because I don't want to be on a 1. So go again.
So you're at 28.
Yeah,
Okay.
I will go ahead and
3 actually. It's way more than I needed. I just needed 2. Just needed 2. Pitching 3. We will have, I guess, some more dice. So I have 1 resource floating. I'm gonna play a 5 with go again. 5. As long as the card I pitch has more power than it, it can go again. So 5 with go again.
5, he says.
Then we will pitch another 4, spinning shielded. This will be, well, I don't need to close the chain, I got it in here. We'll play Hungering Slaughter Beast for another 6, spending an action point. And you can pick one that I get to keep. Which one you want to keep? This
One to
card.
play Phantasmify, next time it gets +4.
It is a 6. But there
You're
were
gonna
more
hit,
6s.
yeah.
Yeah, there's 2 other
2
6s.
6s and glow, so.
Yep. So this is another 6.
Alright.
Alright. Did I just take that? Argument?
1.
1 and 2 resources?
2 resources.
Very interesting.
and go with the FAB Gemini. I will choose the banished one, draw 2, and the +1/+1. So I will banish this, draw 2.
And these two.
And then
Two extra. So it's really 3, 6, 9. But it's.
Last action.
Yeah. Well, this is spending another action.
Yeah.
Because this would go again, so we didn't
Right,
spend any, just spent one. So there's one after this. So these are the 2 action points. So another 6.
That's your last 2.
But I can get more resources, so I can roll for this if I want to risk it. But I have to get a 4 or higher to get 2 resources, and I can swing again with that if I wanted to.
Question is, do you really want to do that?
I don't know if I want to use it now. I guess it depends on if you block or not, how you block, or if you block. We'll see. It's another 6.
It would have to go again. I use 3, so I have technically have 2 left.
Riftbind gains more damage with the arcane damage.
No, it gains a +1 for every non-attack action. Like, so I choose attack.
It has to be a rune.
Okay. 3. I will not blow up my recipes. We'll just leave it at that. This one banishes itself.
Yes, it do.
And then these 2 go in discard.
That hurt. But we're all right. We're doing
Yep.
all right.
Still alive. That's a problem.
1.
1. Let's see. I think I'm just gonna block one of these Kadachis, so I just block one. Take that one.
Right now, 7.
And we will.
Yeah, I'll just
How many cards are in this?
no, it's 4 towards 3 and
Let's see if I play that. I can block one.
yeah, 3 and 1 arcane. I was at 28.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I did -3 for some reason. Auburn Skies into a Riftline. And that Riftline is coming at you for 5. With go again. If it hits for a 3 range.
I'm like 3 of the 7.
Good 4?
Yeah.
Add it up.
Yep.
5, 1 arcane.
5, no arcane, just 5. But if it hits, I will create 3 range.
Okay. That's not as scary.
We'll play Shadow Puppetry. Next thing is go again. I can banish that card. After, if the attack hits, I can look at that card, choose to banish it or not. Pitch 3 comes in with the Withering. Oh, beast. 7 Dominate, because it's going to banish a 6. Which card do you want me to keep?
I'll go for 3. But then I'll just go immediately back down.
Got a 6 in there, so it's a 7 Dominate.
7 dominant.
With go again. With go. 1 resource left.
I can play, right?
Yeah, you can play instance. It's your defense step, you can play it. Yep.
And then still defend, right?
Yep.
So I can only defend with 1 card.
Yep.
That's what I thought.
Yep, yep.
Okay.
Yep, you're good. It's look at the top card, because it did hit. Do I want to finish it or not? I do not, so I'll just leave it on top. And I think that is going to be it. I don't want to blow my thing to just attack for 3 or 5. That doesn't seem like a good trade-off right now.
Yeah. No, I feel that.
Wait till later to do that trade-off.
Oh, so it's going to be 7 because the arcane
1.
damage. So, alright.
1. Very menacing 1.
It is.
I can't let that one happen 2 times.
No, we ain't doing that.
I will block that one.
Alright.
No free card.
I keep forgetting to do this.
Yeah, when attack hits, you get to search the next combo piece. I don't think anything that's hit has had go again on it anyway.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't have helped all that much, other than you could have had something else in your arsenal instead of the card that you had left over. Because you still have to discard a card to do it. So.
Ghostly visit for
I think that's it then.
pretty much.
Pitch 1. Play Blood Rush Belly.
That's terrifying.
Choose something to discard. Choose something to discard. Then I draw. I draw 2 cards.
Take it!
1, 2. Alright. Alright.
No worries.
No
You're
reason.
just getting to go again.
Nope, not yet. Not yet.
No go again. Points use about it.
I think it's worth. Pitch 3. Spend 1 of it. Withdraw another one. Discard my 6. Draw 2. 2 for them.
So you're plus 4 right now.
Yeah, we are at +4.
The first time
yeah.
was soul shackled in pain.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
That's not terrifying at all.
Well, we're gonna have to draw some more because these 2 cards were not cards I wanted to draw. So we're gonna blow this. So pay 1. I banish a card from my hand. If it's a shadow card, I draw a card. So I'll banish the shadow card to draw. That's not what I wanted to
Blood
see.
that's still active, right?
Yep, it is still active. I don't know how much I have yet, but
Yeah, I'm not
find out. Alright, this was an instant. We still have to go again. Roll on scab skins, because I need to.
Alright. Ball 1. Nope.
Yeah,
That's terrifying.
That helps a little bit. So we spent 1 to get 3. Play a tone to draw. Because I still don't have a good card in my hand to play yet. Okay. Let's see what we got to banish so far.
So you have 1
resource. Yeah.
You have 2 actions remaining?
Yep, 2 actions.
Yeah, 2 actions.
Yep, 2 actions.
Herald of Ravages for the take an arcane damage and it goes to my soul.
Just to make sure I can play, but pay my blood debt. We're gonna go to 4. We're gonna spend 2 of it. So 2 resources left. Banish 3 from this card. Next attack gets +1 domination, but it's gonna be this bonus is any brute attack. So the weapon, yeah, I can still swing with the weapon. So I'm just playing. Basically, this is just paying for blood debt at this point.
no, I feel you.
So, choose 1. No, 2 to keep. 2 to keep this time. Yes.
Alright.
Alright, let's see what we made.
We'll break the
Yeah, we did.
I get to like
For Herald of Triumph
and then put it, or do I boost the card out and then I get to do it?
Well, it's an action, so you'd have to do it. Action, destroy this whenever you boost this turn. You did it before.
I do it before?
Yeah, because it's a go again action. So you do it, you get the effect, and then you do it for the rest of the turn. Alright, so those 3 are banished, and then we're just attacking with the meat axe for a potential. We gotta draw and discard first. It is plus, so this is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
10?
This does not modify a weapon, it only modifies attack actions. I did that purely for the blood debt. So just a 5, 9.
Just 9?
Just 9. All that for 9. I feel it's bad, but all that for 9.
You died of blood debt
Yeah.
No, actually, before I misplay this, that's still going to be a 9. But these cards were supposed to be in discard with the cards that we banished earlier. So my blood debt may not be paid off, because these will all be in discard. Because they're not part of the chain.
Oh, okay.
So let's put these in, redo that real quick. And then...
Gotcha.
And then the one I drew in discard is
So I'll
still
just
here.
take 3 to banish.
Yes. I want to make sure I'm doing it right.
That's a strong hand.
So you pull 3 out of the Okay, I'm still paying the 6 anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
I can't even.
I just wanted to make sure you had a chance to maybe turn my blood debt. Because all those are technically not on the field anymore. So, yeah, so that's 9, and this is a discard. So 9.
Luck 6.
Okay. Feels bad. I feel like I could have done so much more. So much more. I kept drawing, so I drew.
Brute, man.
Yeah, I drew 2 9.
Yeah, that was very interesting. For sure. For sure.
I need to get my prison deck.
Alright. Hiya!
Or not prison deck, but play against.
Black 12. Big one.
Boom!
I don't have any
Big one.
6 drops in here. It's like,
Do we want to let him draw?
Yeah, like
Draw off what?
the reason I'm
Oh, you blew it up. I
Raging's
forgot.
onslaught
I forgot you done blown it up.
just for the mirror matching.
I guess I'm just taking a 2 then.
That's the only reason I'm running them.
Oh, cool.
yeah, I need to get a.
What I like about this build is that I really just need 2 cards in hand.
Yes. Yep. It is very. That's definitely.
Rouge has my 1 command.
It's a good consistency.
And this is for my levy matchup.
Roll the
Yeah.
no-scab skins.
I feel that right now. 1! Alright.
Got 2 action.
Ain't bad. Ain't bad.
Yeah, we take it. Attention 3 to play Mark of the Beast for 6. Spin an action. So 6.
Any reactions there, good sir?
No, no reaction.
Dude, Kato's so.
And then I will. Yep. And then I'll close this chain so that this vanishes itself.
Fair enough.
Right.
Blood debt.
Well, it's for blood debt, and I can't play the next attack without it. So, because I have to pay, I hope that has to be banished for this to be able to play playable. So it's another 6.
15, I totally get it.
You know what? That
What do we just make it 35? Like just.
No floating
I think
resources.
they were just trying to make it
I
make sense
understand.
because of the double health.
I know.
So double health.
We actually take 1, right? Because you got the flick.
Oh, yes.
So you take 1. There you go.
That is true. You do have combo.
And I will pass. That's all we got.
Yeah.
Because change is literally Kato faster. Because so much of your stuff costs 0 to throw out.
Right.
And then you have like a lot of
An annoying one.
Taking
I was
1.
like building the deck the other day.
1.
Yep.
Like the past.
4.
My average cost is like 1.4. Like with all like
And we do 4 back next turn.
This is the question.
I think we should be able to do this. So I'll take the 4.
Alright.
Rodney, they have a question about Dawnblade keeping its counter.
Okay.
If you never hit
Oh,
with
it
it.
goes away if it strikes an aura. It does?
Yeah, because you're not hitting
You're not
it.
hitting a player. You're not hitting technically.
Because what that does is it
It
just
has to
closes
hit a
up
player.
that chain once it's
Yes.
targeted. So you lose the counter.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's what Spectre
So unless you
does.
can give it go again, where you can attack the player first and then the aura after, that would be the only way to get rid of it that way.
If you're going to attack auras, you do it as the last thing before you
Alright. Which cards do I want to play?
That is a great
and you
question.
aim it at him if you want to keep the counter.
I guess we go for. We got
That was one of the first things I looked up.
But there's also a lot of non-sixes in here.
That's why we're gonna do a double banish instead of just a single banish. Try to banish a 6 to get dominate on the next attack.
That's scary.
Because he hit me with nourishing earlier. He was like
Pull 3 out.
those 2, and then you never walk it off.
You got it.
Yeah, there we go.
Ah,
3.
I'll take 2 out of there. That's fine.
Alright, so next attack gets dominate. We got 1, yeah. We got 1 float.
We have one of them.
We're gonna pitch 3 to go to 4. We'll spend 2 of it. Do a Dread Screamer for 7 dominate. Banish 3 cards. If we banish the 6 this time, it gets go again.
So like the moment I play the first one, it's like, oh, I can't play the other 2.
The 6 matters more here, I think, than the other one.
Doesn't Beans go again after
Got it.
Got a 6. Okay, so it is a 7 dominate, go again.
Gross.
Can't have an attack.
So if I like that very much.
So you play 1 or 2, and then the other one you
Still swing at that X.
Yep, so I got 2 resources. Or I could attack with whatever's in arsenal if I can attack with it.
This is true.
I mean, why wouldn't you run a card like that in a deck that's nothing but actions? With no attacks.
Some of those decks play Remembrance too, so you might get to use more than one at the game.
Thinking about getting Remembrance too. Give me back my Steel Blade Supremacy.
Yeah, we did the 4. And then we just meet X.
3.
3, yep, just 3. Discarded a non-6.
Cool.
Just
That's a
3.
good idea. That mat is so great.
Very grindy, very grindy.
This game is very grindy.
It's like the perfect Pokemon to play.
Yeah, we going to town over here.
Put these back. These should be man. Yes. Making sure we banished the red cards. We did that one.
Yes.
We did this one. We did this one.
I got rid of one of the primal.
Yeah, I know these are in discard.
Those are in discard.
This, I
We
think,
didn't get that.
didn't get banished. I don't think this got
That
banished.
didn't get hit.
And I don't think this
That
got
one.
banished. I think that's where it's at. I think these ones.
Yeah, that was the last one.
Yeah, that was the last set of 3.
You're like, I have a sword. This
What
is
else,
an
sir?
angel.
Chain did chain things to Kano.
Chain 1.
Oh, Lord.
1. Taking 1.
4.
4.
Only doing one day.
Seems rude. Seems rude.
A little bit.
I will.
Like how you have a pen, like you're an accountant.
I
It's
am.
like, I will. Calculating.
Calculating.
That's the point. I want you to calculate.
You need to like really
Take
play into
4.
the joke and get him one of those big registers to have
Taking
next to him while he's
4.
doing
Look
the
at this
math.
guy.
So
Yeah.
yes, and instead of get you like the receipt calculator that like,
Alright, I'm expecting a big
and
turn
you need a
from you.
briefcase instead of a backpack to keep your deck box and
Yeah.
everything in.
Yeah.
We'll
Do
get
you
you
like
a
a set of Kaiba case?
Yeah.
silver case. Alright, let's go.
Yeah, no.
Something from my hand. I just don't know what.
That's fair. Quite a stack of dice.
Yeah, let's pitch this card. Do a little weak tread screen. Nothing big, just 4. Gonna manage 3. Try to get go again.
I'm sorry, it's just funny looking over and it's like his discard pile is like itty bitty and his banished sounds
Yep,
like
there we go. We got a 6. We got the go again. So just 4.
Dang.
4 with go again.
all of his
God.
I mean, there's almost no 6. There's all 6
Yeah.
up there now. So.
I was hoping to hit the other 2 then. So I was
Yeah.
counting, I was like, if I get all 3, we're golden.
So 4 with go again, sir.
4 with go again.
Alright. We're gonna play Doomsday. Get my token.
Hi, friend.
This just goes to discard. And then, he's just gonna attack you for 6. Not doing the banish thing. No go again on him. He's just vanilla 6.
Right?
Now she has a friend. But he allows me to do really ridiculous things now. Like, if you don't go after him, essentially I'll get to put one card in hand every turn and still attack you for 6, and I can start blocking out.
So
Yes.
stupid. It's actually ridiculous.
And you have to do 6 damage to him to kill him.
Yep.
Yep.
I wonder if it was delayed.
One at me. I'm gonna get rid of this because I don't think I'm ever gonna be as delayed as Jerry Sheen. No resources though, right? Nah.
You've got the beast out.
Yes, I do. Unless you wanna. Well, you can't stay in that combo, so you can't give the boost.
One-shotted, it does die. It heals.
I will discard nothing.
Yes.
But yeah, you have to.
Yeah.
Always have to kill it first.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Let me just do this. Endless Maw, banish 3. Hit a 6, turns into a 9.
Yeah.
No go.
It is disgusting, and he banishes all his attack action cards.
Yeah, I just couldn't get my discard pile small enough to do it, but yeah, or you get it on the first turn. It's like, oh.
Jeez.
That
hurts.
The one, yeah.
That hurts.
So a
You
9.
just cut your chances for the next one.
Yep.
They're all 6s.
They're all
in one.
6s.
Yeah, you either want to hit no 6s or all 6s.
Yep. We'll do that real quick.
Yep.
That's 9.
Yep.
That is in fact 9. We don't like that.
That's death.
That is
Still.
currently.
So like when you play the card that brings it out, you just pick them.
No, you have to play a specific one.
Oh, so each like it names a specific piece.
Yeah, you have to play Eclipse summons the other guy, and this is specifically create the Harvester token. Yep. So I don't get the choice of playing the other guy.
What's the requirement though?
6 in Blood Jet, banish him.
It's much easier for her than it is for you.
Yes,
Yeah.
much easier for a chain to get in.
When you're banishing like 4 or 5
Alright, let's take 6.
how am I not going to pay for
Yeah,
this?
how am I not going to get this?
We're trying over here.
Same hand I had against you.
Look at that.
One.
This feels terrible, but we're gonna block. We're gonna activate the instant to discard this card. Attack reactions, do you have any?
No.
Defensive reaction, reckless swing, discard this, deal you 2 damage.
That's the exact face I had. Give that to me.
Oh, the reckless swing.
That card is not fair.
What is that?
It's so upsetting.
It's absurd.
It's the second game in a row, got the same hand. That's just at the end of
That's
the
fine.
game.
It's weapons. So you're like, well, I won't attack with the weapons. Somebody gets shot. You get no, it's dumb. So stupid.
Yep. Deal 2 damage on your opponent.
I should have. Oh well.
No, it is what it is. You would have never known. And it's all luck of the draw. Like, if I didn't draw this, I wouldn't have been able to do anything.
Right.
Would have been a whole different game. It just bugged me that it was the same exact hand that I had against Matt earlier.
Dice or defense.
Alright, Roddy, we will
What is
not
this
be
nonsense?
in the next round. We have to go.
Okay.
I mean, basically,
Curse of the one wins is back.
that would kind of modify it.
Did you win?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just trying
The
to cover all the
Commanders still
bases.
playing. They're still playing. Trey, did you win?
I did.
You did? Okay. Maybe we'll fight each other soon.
I hope so, because then I can put my sideboard in and tell you.
Shadow.
Who's all 1-1 right now?
Me,
That's
Steve.
56.
Oh, no. Let's see. 1-1.
Yeah, 1-1.
1-1. They're still, they still have the 2 games going.
No, blinding.
You're 1-1 right now? I play.
Okay.
I just beat Ching, so.
Yeah, I think we're playing a little bit different things.
Yeah.
I just threw those in last
I'm just
minute.
ready for my
2 damage reckless.
This is a weird one too, if you want to break it or not.
Yeah, that one is weird. Like, do you want to keep it? I think it's more threatening to keep it out as long as possible.
But that turn, what was it? You swung.
Yeah, it's something like that huge turn where there was multiple attacks.
And I'm just like, I have to.
I have to do it, yeah. Can't go that low that fast.
Yeah. There would be no coming back. But that was a really close game.
Yes, it was. I literally, like, if I wouldn't have got that hand, we still would have been going back and forth for a few more turns for sure before somebody would have won.
When I looked over and saw Levy fighting Katsu, I was like, that's interesting.
It's very
It's a
interesting.
Then look at this, like, oh, okay.
It was a close game. We were tied after every round.
Turn we were tied.
I never did look over and not see, like, you being, like, 2 or 3 life next to each other.
Yes, it was a very tight game the whole way.
No, I lost to Chief.
It was fun. That was a fun game.
He did that same thing to me.
Really?
Yeah.
We were doing with Doomsday. It's like 3 attack every turn.
Yeah, the Doomsday, I'm just like, yeah, this is pretty much over.
It just depends.
Because you don't have to pay for the attack, because it's
No,
just a
it's-
swing, right?
And I can do the bandage thing.
Exactly.
So the thing about the bandage sticks out of my hands, I can just hold it six and block
Nah,
out.
we lost.
You're in the
But-
danger zone.
Yeah.
You're at 2.
Barely.
Because I was like, oh, I'm going to play like 3 red
One loss.
There's no
One
way
loss
I'm
and a
not
win.
getting this 1 life.
I got it.
Sure.
You got it? No.
No,
I play you.
it's over now.
Landon got it for us.
This will make the 3rd game we've played.
Alright. Well, at least we are dropping on a round that's not going to make the pairings all weird. Because we got an even number today.
Like, I'm okay with the loss on that.
Mine, I kind of messed him up on the first round. My bag, it knocked it, but the camera was just pointing at my side of the board. I looked up, went after the game. I looked up, and went, I don't know if he was wanting just to video one half the board, but
No, that was entertaining.
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun.
Nice, nice.
I mean, every time you look over the life total, it's like a difference of 2 or we're tied. It's like,
And then you got the same ending thing you got against.
yeah, that's stupid.
That is dumb.
I drew that Spectral Shield, or not Spectral Shield, Prismatic, the one that pops and makes 3.
Every turn. Oh, prismatic shield. Yeah. Every turn you got Oh yeah. Mirror match. Dakota. Dakota had a Katsu deck.
Cool. We have 3 cats, dude.
Yeah, there's so many. I was the only ninja for the whole blitz stuff.
Yeah. Dude, I wanted to build an Ira deck, but just never did.
No.
Ran out of time.
She's rude. Ira is ridiculous.
I'm going to join just get banned.
She's
become legendary.
Yeah, she's getting close.
You have 300.
Yeah, and she only needs like 500.
I like that about Blitz.
Cats is only like 100 out of 1,000.
No, he's 300 now.
He's 300 now?
They changed the point system.
Oh, I didn't see it.
Probably have 3 out of 10, and now he's they did something or he might no he is like 12. They changed the limit and stuff. He gets like 4.
Oh, well.
But Katsu has 300 now. He's more than typical work done.
Yeah, no, I'm surprised he's playing.
But he's not even the one who took back with Chain.
Chain doesn't have as many points.
Yeah, so we have
Even with the road
1 dash,
he's
3
still not getting a lot of
chains,
wins. He's getting a lot of top 8.
3 Katsu, 2 We have just like the meta.
That is ridiculous.
Besides the dash,
Yeah, I got it.
That's
I
just
got
not
a chain deck and I like it.
I just think the legendary items
Olympia chain present.
Yeah. I don't have it.
Maybe
Maybe
Bravo.
Bravo.
The carrion husk is really
Yeah,
good.
I've been looking at all the results.
I have one of those.
One
Just
stab.
6 block.
I've seen some bolts in it.
I've seen both.
Yeah, that costs 0.
I've been playing a bunch of them online. They're scary. Like, if they get show, like, they race harder than chain. Like,
Once they get going, that's the
yeah, it's
problem.
the aluminum.
Yeah, and that's shadow. It's just shadow. So any shadow.
You play like 2 of them against me, and just like raid them just over and over again. Like, it's just like, okay, like, day one life, like, day to go.
Yep. That's a good one. The problem is they take such a build up to get Bolton.
Well, yeah, like his first turn is fine. But as soon as the card's in soul, you're like, chill.
Hit bad.
It won't work. It won't do anything.
Against the last game. So the last game in the everything else.
I really
See, that's probably going to be what I build after I finish my chain, but I should need it for the chain deck. $7 million
Because they seem like they were
Yep. Alright, so Trey and Steel, y'all going stream. Me and Dakota, Andrew and Landon, Cameron and William, Luke and Jonathan.
Sounds good.
You are playing against Cameron, right there.
But I don't want to be on camera. It's too much pressure. I'm gonna get yelled at in the comments.
No, I actually screwed up the video last time. I had my Gatorade right here with the life total right there, so you couldn't see it the whole time.
I think he's playing Landon, so only got 1-1 so far, and I got to be ruined into a 6.
Wait, what?
Scab skins. I've only ruined 1-1 all day, and it's been turned into a 6.
You should tell what's his face. He'll be proud of you.
I know. Play Jason Chung thing.
Yeah.
Hey, roll a 6 and you win. That's how it works. Change the lane,
How you been doing, man?
I'm alright. How about you, Steve?
Doing good. Doing good.
Alright, y'all. Peace out.
See you guys.
See you later.
Rhythm.
Why is it adding 20 cards to a deck? Makes it harder to shuffle.
That's unwieldy.
How many cards?
What happened? I know you're not going to party tonight, but are you okay?
No, you're fine. Nobody's using
Oh no, death by 1,000 cuts.
Oh, death by really big light attacks. I'm scared of Prism. Oh, man. If I was Levia, I wouldn't be so scared.
If you were Levia, I'd be changing up my sideboard right now. It's like my sideboard is literally to deal with her.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Freaking these for blocking for 4. These I need 1 more of, and then blinding beams.
Yep. Yep.
Oh,
Sorry about that. That was. Yeah.
Still trying to get rid of my cards.
Yeah, flying your cards all over.
Not yet. Oh, I'm cutting myself. I don't know what I'm doing.
I think you've got it back to where I cut it anyways. Alright.
I still want it to be fair, so.
Okay, so do you want to do dice or just use this thing?
Just use that. So it's like that about where you were gonna cut it?
I think you've got it back to where I cut it.
Oh,
I think that's where I cut it. Yeah, you.
Okay. Oh, choices. In a game where going first doesn't matter. Do I go first or second? I'll go second.
Okay.
First or second. I want to see what happens going in the worst
Well, that's interesting.
Okay. Let's see how this goes.
Yeah, I'm going to choose to go first.
Definitely.
Alright. So, leg tap for 4.
Before we go again. Oh, that's not what I unless you have
No reactions. But so, I'm going to use Katsu's ability now and discard a 0-cost card.
I wonder what attack he's gonna grab.
There's only one that I need to grab, for sure. Before I do it, let me shuffle and let you
cut. Make sure to resolve the effect first.
Let me let you cut here. Alright. Rising knee. 5, we go again.
5 and go again. I guess I could. Page 3, page 1 to give this an arm rating of 1. And then throw down 3, so take 1.
So, yeah, you're doing it from there. We got this thing too.
So I'm at 35.
Alright. And then give us the options here. Surging strike for 4. Go again.
No resources? Yep.
Alright, so Mask of Momentum, since that's 3 in a row to hit, it's going to give me 1.
If you don't want it, I'll take it. I'm going to take it right up there and take it in.
1. Oh, I'm sorry. 1.
You're attacking with both of them?
I'm going to do 1 and then I'm going to do 1.
Okay, so I'm just going to take them both.
And then that's going to be your turn.
Alright. Let's go back here. This goes away, this goes underneath, and I draw up to
Alright.
We'll pitch 2 Herald of Erudition for 5.
Okay.
With Dominate.
5. Oh, with Dominate.
Yep.
Okay.
So you're taking it, alright. So this goes on my soul, and I draw 2 cards. Alright. Vestige of Soul goes off, so all my light cards pitch for one more. This will be 4. Swing in Wartune Herald for 6, and if it hits, it goes into my soul. Any regular defenses?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll take 3.
Hang on. I have an attack reaction.
Sure.
Pay 2, pummel to bring it up to 9.
Yeah, so I'll take 4 more, right?
Yeah.
Because I already did that.
Yeah. Alrighty. This goes in my soul. This goes away. Personal light card. This goes under. I'm gonna draw 4.
Alright.
Well, also, the attack hit, right? Mm-hmm. So pummel says you discard a card because it hit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I want to resolve that before you do anything.
Sure. Okay.
Alright.
So dash you for 1.
Touch you for 1.
Yeah, it's 5.
1.
Another 1.
One. Okie dokie. Artichoke. We will pitch 2 to make a spectral shield token. We will swing the spectral shield token for 1. Then pitch 3, and we'll send Herald of Triumph your way. Attack action cards have -1 while defending this attack, and if it hits, it goes in my soul.
So this is not an attack action card.
Okay.
So 4, right?
Yep. Goes into my soul. Then pitch 1 becomes 2 because of Vestige of Soul, because something did enter my soul this turn. From Arsenal, I'll play Brutal Assault for 6.
Okay.
Card with more power than it in my picture. Within its base power.
Aggro Prism.
Oh yeah. Prism strong.
Go ahead, sir.
Alright. Got you for 1.
Fizzle.
Got you for
1. Pitch 2, make a spectral shield token. Fizzle.
Alright. I'm going to pick +2, so it's going to be 7.
Last game I had to redo my... Dominate 1 if we damage. So it's going to be an 8 because it's +2 from the well, everything's even
One.
Take it
I want to pick 1 at a time. 1, 2, 3. I owe you. I'll pitch 2 to create a spectral shield token. And swing it at you for 1. Then
actually,
okay. Then we pitch 3, which yeah, it doesn't become 4, just 3. We'll pitch 3 Herald of Ravages for 7. If it hits, you take an arcane damage. So technically you take 4.
I was right the first time. so.
Baton. And
I don't take blood debt because I made
Oh, yeah. So I need to play time.
Might not be a good idea to take it.
Yeah, because every
All right.
pay that off.
Now that goes into the soul.
we'll just
Stays there. This goes under. Draw.
Okay.
I don't like the good again.
Another Kodachi for one.
Pitch 2, create a spectral shield token. And fizzle.
Break the cross strap and surging strike for 5. Go again.
5 and go again. Take 5.
Ability.
Does it work?
Yeah, because the first time an attack action card I control hits each turn, I may discard a 0 cost and search my deck for a card.
Alright. I'm just making sure.
You're probably thinking of the mask, which needs 3 hits in a row.
Well, I was thinking, like, I knew there was a cost 0 somewhere in the effects. I wasn't sure if it was the attack that he plays. Yeah. I made a budget Katsu. I just have to play it so I can get used to it. Booming Gust Wave. So what happens if Surging Strike was the previous attack in the chain? I forget.
Well, so I'm going to play it. It's going to get +1, go again, and if it hits, I draw a card. So it's hitting for 4.
Hitting for 4. That's a nice number right there. Because...
Why do we do that? I mean, this is supposed to be. This is supposed to be in there before you do this. Because it's a non-attack. I just keep doing that. Like, I play it out. I'm so used to leaving cards on the table. Still hit the same shit.
So we're gonna throw this down for 3, and then I'm gonna pitch 1 to give this an armor rating of 1, so it's 4.
Okay, that was. So I will break the scales to make it 5.
Okay.
Alright, so it's for 1 on you. Drawing a card. And we're going to
roll scab skin. What can I lose other than 1 action point I can't use? How'd you look? I got 3. Alright, the reason I did that is because I have a tone in here, so I can play the tone. Draw and see if I can do anything.
3, take 2? Take 3 instead.
So take 3, yeah. And then that's the 3rd chain link in a row. So. But didn't have go again.
And all I'm gonna do is draw.
Why does everything have to use cards? But is it worth
Okay, so I'm going to Kodachi for 1.
Yeah, we got the extra point. Let's just go for the resource.
Oh no, it's just 1.
And then Kodachi for 1.
I mean, it is what it is if I get a 1. And 3.
I'm going to torrent on Timbo for 5, and if it hits, I'm going to go again.
Play this card.
5.
1 extra point left.
Going to Scalers
I should have 1
and
1 extra point for me. And 1 resource. Yes, and 1 card in hand.
for 2, and if it hits,
This does not have the ability to stop and discard. I'm going to pitch this last card to do the meat draw this card. It is a 6, so it's a 5.
I'm still trying to figure out the economy of it. Because, like,
I guess that was it feels worth it now, but like when I was looking at it, I was like, I guess, I mean, it all came down to the chess piece.
Just draw 3. That's all my turn is.
I can tell you I'm not
Okay.
You lose cadet.
Oh yeah. It doesn't matter how good the card is, you always gotta make it. That's how it should be.
so my little cousin, see this card? And he's like, see it's fat Pikachu? I was like, so is this like...
2,
That's how it should be. That's called trading. It's supposed to be
I spent like $300. Well, they have a green.
Surging Strike for 4 with no again.
It's the new set. And the first edition packs of the new set, right? So, first edition box is like a box of boxes. So, if you get the first edition box, you get 6 packs. But, like, you're getting the first edition packs. It's like the same pack with the So, 6 packs should be for a great price.
So I'm gonna card, find a card. Unfortunately, I don't have any good flowing gust waves left.
It happens.
Yeah, I think I drew 2 on my first turn. Unfortunate. Yeah, I love unique cuts when it's not just like half of it.
Well, I knew a guy who like we named the cut after him.
Yeah.
The only thing he would do to cut is he would take the very bottom of the card and just put it on top. That's the only way.
Every time. So this is gonna be 2 with go again, and if it hits, I draw a card.
2.
All right. No hits. This is gonna be 3.
This one doesn't matter for the 6. You get the 6 on this one. You get damage.
Okay. Arsenal.
Yeah. 6. No, 6. Alright. Dominated 6.
Definitely in a corner here. We're going to pop my Goliath Gauntlet. Next attack will cost 2 or greater, gets pitch 2 to swing Herald of Protection for 9. And if it hits, I create a Spectral Shield token and it goes into my soul.
It gains +2, right?
Yeah, so it's 9.
Scalping question?
Any attack reactions? So I'm gonna block. And I'm going to utilize my sink below there.
Okay.
He's a real card gamer. We play any card game.
So I'll create a Spectral Shield token, and we'll swing it at you for 1.
Also, like, this game is like, it's not like somebody just wins the ball. You get 3.
I get going. Yeah, you pick 3.
Alright, my turn?
Yes, sir.
Alright, so token's gonna block that.
I'm gonna pitch 3, pay 2 to create a Spectral Shield token that will then fizzle to that.
And then this one's in 5.
5.
Dallas is free.
Choose to close
So, that, so 4 take 1. We'll pitch 2 to swing Herald of Tenacity, 5 Dominate.
Anything else special about it?
It just goes into my soul if it hits.
Yeah, they're doing the Grand Prix thing there too, right?
okay to play this though.
Yeah. So if you don't qualify for but you also limited edition stuff. Yeah. All the 100 games would show you. Yeah, that's what I was thinking about going with. Even though like I've never played this game.
How much is it?
It's 5.
Like it doesn't seem that difficult to pick up.
Break that.
Alrighty. Goes into the second card. It goes under.
Okay. So Kodachi for 1.
You damn Kodachis!
Alright. Kodachi for 1.
Yeah, Ira, your Katsu.
That's right. Okay, it's an E strike. I have to put a card under. It's going to do +2, so 7.
We'll go pitch 3 to make this 1. We'll pay the other 2 to create a Spectral Shield token. And then... and the rest.
So that's 8.
Yeah.
So I will Razor Reflex. It goes up 3. That's 2 more.
It was the same exact card, but
No defense reaction. Whew, good game. Oh my gosh. Prism, so scary. Oh my gosh.
I don't know, those combo attacks are scary.
Yeah,
I can't
no.
just sit back.
Yeah, the combo attacks are really cool. But I just love the versatility that you put in with all of the Spectral Shield tokens and everything like that. Doing them instantly on my turn, but then still being very aggro.
It's the big difference between Aura Prism and Aggro Prism.
Yeah, and yeah, it wasn't until you had the turn where you just drew up that I had any kind of momentum whatsoever.
Yeah, it's because I had to block everything last time.
Exactly, like that. Yeah, until I get that turn. Yeah, it's. I think at one point it was like 21 to 12 on your favor or something like that.
And that's why I thought I could sit back.
Man. I think I only used the momentum one time. Very good game though, man. Very fun. So, tell me about this new Digimon box. Is there like, so and just in general, are there all the different rarity types like in this game? Like, does it go up to super rare, legendary status, and all that stuff?
So, really the highest is Secret. And Secret is usually going to be either an alternate art card or it's just going to be a regular card.
So kind of like Pokemon, right?
In a way, yeah.
Because like the full arts are the rarest. The full art items were like the rarest cards.
Yeah, but the difference here is that really the only like full arts you'll find are box toppers, and they're usually tamers. They're not anything else. So like, it's not like other games where like every card has a chance to be foiled. The only foiled cards are like anything that's like super rare or secret rare.
Are the super rare and secret rares like very competitive, or is it just the rarity of it?
Really depends on the card.
Really?
Because there was, in set 1, there was a card called Sarismon, and he was a level 6. He was super rare or secret rare. When he first came out, he was floating around $20 because he was just, you could do something called Digisorption, where you suspend the Digimon, and then you can Digivolve into him basically for free. And green was all about, I'm getting stuff out as fast as I can to then overwhelm you with attacks. So he was really big, and he was being played as 4 of all the time. But another super rare is like, I'll try to think of one that's not used a lot. There's one super rare that's in yellow. I forget the name of it, but it just doesn't do anything right now. So it's like it's worthless.
Yeah. Do all the boxes have like a pretty equal distribution of colors, or is it like color-themed boxes? Like this newest box.
I'd say this box is kind of even color-wise because we also have more colorless cards. Like this set has a lot of colorless cards because there's a lot of hybrid cards. And colorless, as it probably sounds, you can play it in any color deck.
Yeah. Like the generic or basics.
Yeah.
Anything good for like your decks in this newest thing?
I mean,
you said you played yellow, right?
Yellow and green. But yellow's in a really funky spot right now because it doesn't have cards for its better strategy. Because almost every color has like multiple strategies, but yellow has 2 of them. That one is about reducing your opponent's Digimon's attack power to 0 so that they get deleted. Because when a Digimon has 0 attack, they get deleted.
Okay.
And the other strategy is, oh, I have only 3 security cards. Well, I get to play all these cards that are like, hey, you have 3 or less. Give this Digimon security attack +1. Recover a card, recover another card, all this other stuff.
Oh, wow.
So, like, they have the wall strategy and they have the deletion strategy. And the problem is they haven't given enough cards for either strategy.
And so both of them are just kind of halfway there?
Like, yeah, like they're missing 1 or 2 cards and they'd actually be playable.
Yeah. What's like the like OP color right now? If there is one.
For a while it was black, but that's because of Diaboromon. But now I think it's probably purple. Because purple has a lot of cards that have a keyword called Retaliate.
Oh, okay.
And basically what that says is, oh, you killed this Digimon. Well, that Digimon kills the Digimon that attacked me.
Oh, man. Yeah, that's rough.
So it's like, well, that makes it even harder.
Sure, yeah. Do you have any way of like practicing online or anything like that?
Well, Tabletop Simulator used to have a mod for it, but then Bandai said, no, you can't do that.
Oh, are you serious? Leave it to
I think
Bandai.
it's still available till the end of August.
Leave it
and
to
then you can't
Bandai.
use it in Tabletop.
Only Bandai would do
Next thing
that.
is go against this one.
Yeah, they have the Tabletop Simulator for this game, which is cool. And also Marvel Champions. I haven't gotten into that. I love Marvel Champions. It's like my favorite game. But I need to learn the Tabletop Simulator and like put decks on there and stuff.
Yeah, I've heard it's like that's the hard part is learning the tedium of it, of getting everything in there.
Exactly.
Because like I eventually want to get Tabletop Simulator and like get this mod on it so I can practice with it.
Yeah. It's easy to get the mod on there. It's just you have to like upload a deck to FABDB.net or whatever, and then you can copy the link. Have you tried? Have you played any Marvel Champions, or do you play any LCGs at all?
So I played Champions with Rodney a couple times.
Yeah.
I always play She-Hulk because
She-Hulk's
that's the only person I'm gonna play.
Really? You like her in the comics and stuff?
Yeah, I mean,
She's really good.
Before I knew about her, I knew about Hulk. And I was like, well, Hulk's my favorite character because, like, big rage monster. Why would you not like this?
Yeah.
And then, like, you showed me Champions, and I found She-Hulk, and I'm like, okay, you gotta tell me about her. And he's like, well, basically, it's it's Hulk as a lawyer and a female. I'm like,
okay.
what?
You
had me sold at lawyer.
Yeah, and she does so many lawyer things in her deck too.
Oh
really
yeah,
funny.
it's fantastic.
Yeah. She's like, I object.
It's like I thought we were playing Marvel Champions, not Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no,
I
she's
think
good.
it's fun.
No, it is fun.
I tried to play Legend of the Five Rings.
I've heard of that.
Because that was like a mixture of collectible but living at the same time. It was really weird.
That is weird.
But like, I could never get the cards I needed to make a good deck. So like, I was losing every game. And
is it PvE? Like, are you playing against?
No, it's PvP.
Oh, okay.
And it's like every like what did they call them? Did they call them clans? Or it was either like clans or kingdoms or some crap like that. Well, I chose to play Crab because I'm like, I get to be Crab. And every time they made support, it was like, well, Crab's at the bottom. I'm like, what's the point of playing this game if they're only gonna like make good cards for one kingdom?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So like I sold all that crap off and I got back into Pokemon and I was like, well, this is a mistake. So I sold all the Pokemon at some point and I got into Vanguard when it rebooted. And,
yeah, I played Pokemon a while back. It's been a long time. It was like my deck was like Lucario and Seismitoad. It was water fighting, I think. It was a long time ago.
There's a format that a really well-known player in the Pokemon world made. He calls it the Gym Leader Challenge. And the way you build your deck is you build it like a commander deck. There's only one copy of every card in your deck, including Pokemon. So
that's interesting.
Yeah, so it's like you can't build around one key Pokemon.
Sure,
you have to like build diversity.
And Pokemon's always like two mains and then supporting Pokemon. But what I really like about like LCGs, like Marvel and stuff, is you know what you're gonna get. You get all the packs and then you just have the whole set and you can just fully deck build what you want to do. And yeah, I've got everything and it's all like double sleeved and stuff. I'm so OCD about it.
There's a living card game I've picked up that I've only played like twice, and I want to play more of it.
What is it?
It's called Kamigami Battle.
Oh, I've never heard of it.
So it takes gods from different mythologies.
Very cool.
And
I'm already into that.
And essentially pits them against each other.
That's really cool.
And like the base set was like $40, which wasn't bad. And then like they have the booster packs that are essentially two gods, and they're like $20 a piece.
That's so cool.
But they actually made a second base set. I think it's like the first one was Norse gods, and on the cover it's supposed to be Thor and Loki, but you're like, wait a minute, why are they both chicks? Like Loki makes sense. Why is Thor a redhead?
Yeah.
It's like, well, that's part of this game's like, you know, marketing appeal.
Yeah.
It's like it's originally what got me into it, but.
No, that's cool. Like, I used to love Age of Mythology, the computer game.
I'm just a big like mythology nerd.
Yeah, I used to
looking into all that crap.
I used to like get just mythology books and just read about Greek mythology.
But I was disappointed when Yu-Gi-Oh was like, "Hey, we made Norse gods." Yeah, are they anything like the Norse gods?
No.
I mean, we borrowed the name. It's like, well, that lost me. Thanks.
Doesn't count. In fact, it's worse.
I'm glad I don't play that game anymore because they've fallen into the trap of making every set. They now make an entire like archetype.
Sure.
That's all anime groups, no matter what it is. It could be the most obscure thing.
Yeah.
I'm like, I know the game was bad before, but why?
Yeah, the decisions they make.
It's bad enough that your players are smelly. Now they're just smelly perverts.
That's so funny.
For some reason, just throwing in a few.
It's bad when a game has to include a rule that you have to take a shower.
You have to.
Yeah, they added that rule in like in 2018 because people were complaining about the spell.
Yeah, no, that's terrible, man.
Gives you a 5 would go again.
I get that you dedicate your entire life to this pointless card game.
Yeah.
But at least practice personalization.
Absolutely.
That's why I always have to roll
I feel like I probably should have put the springboard somersaults in this, and I shouldn't have used the vestige of soul. I should have used the cross trap.
So every time you put a card into your soul, you get +1 on your pitch value. That's really good because you want to pitch 2s. You want to pitch the yellows, so like it turns them into blues. Very good.
The first game when I played against Will, turn 2 during his first turn, he threw out an attack, and I'm like, that's cool. I'm gonna pitch 4 and bring out Genesis. Next turn, I'm gonna use Genesis to put Vestige of Soul online, and every turn I did that, and he didn't get rid of his person.
Yeah. So. Is it only cards you pitch after the effect goes live? Okay, so like if you've got something sitting there,
if you've already got like a 3, it's not going to look on a 4.
Even if you get them wrong, still
That's why like Genesis and Vestige of Soul are just like, would you like to pitch for way more than you should every time?
Yeah. And those footsteps are really good too because what is it? I got it.
Yeah. As long as you pitch 1, you can give it an armor rating of 1, and as long as the attack is defending against isn't 6 or greater, it doesn't break.
Oh, nice. Yeah. So that's...
Well, as long as the attack isn't an illusionist attack, if the attack is a non-illusionist attack with 6 or more, it doesn't break. So in mirror matches, it's never gonna break.
Yeah. What's the one that once per turn you can stop Phantasm, right?
That's the footsteps.
That's the same card.
Well, so what happens is Phantasm triggers, and you go, okay, well I'm going to pay 1 to give myself an action point. The combat chain closes, but I can still do stuff.
So you still, block for a card and it destroys the attack.
It gets that attack out of the way. So like either way, you're still getting a card out of their hand.
That's so tough to work around. But you just go full control, and then you'll be hitting with your spectral shields.
I feel like against Katsu, I probably have to do control, not aggro. Because aggro is nice and all, but like I need to put more stuff out. Because if I have an aura out, all auras have spectrum, except for the spectral shields. So if you're like, well, I'm going to use a Kodachi to get rid of it, that's cool, your turn ends.
Oh, really?
Because what Spectra says is when it's targeted for an attack, you close the combat chain and destroy it.
If you destroy it,
the attack can't resolve, so there's no go again.
That's really good. It's like the counter to your weakness, right?
Exactly.
That's really cool.
That's why I'm probably going to rework the sideboard a little bit to have some control in it, which I mean, all I'm doing is like taking 1 or 2 attacks out and putting like Ode to Wrath in, and I need another Genesis because I want to run it at 3.
Yeah. My sideboard is really just these for Brock.
Now I want to do something extra. Like,
and then more.
Help me catch up in the
more defense reactions.
Potentially get a point.
The rest of it. And then, obviously,
and
some null rune if there's a Kano.
I forgot to put armor in my sideboard because I probably would have switched that out for just like a generic armor piece.
Yeah, you can have 20.
Yeah, well, you can have 15, right? I thought it was 15.
It's 20 total in your sideboard because it's an 80 card.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
And you can apparently you can go above 60. So you can have like 70 something cards in your deck.
Yeah, because this deck is shaved a little bit off to bring it down to 60 because calculating his sideboard, he was at like this isn't a joke, he was literally at 69. But it was like, it had the graph on the side because it's FAB. And it was like 12 red, okay, 12 blue. How much yellow? 48 yellow.
Yes.
It's like, if you're not dropping a yellow a turn, what are you doing?
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
I was telling Jonathan because he had trouble with that Prism matchup. It was like, when you sit down across from Prism, you have to sideboard in 6 blocks, or 6 attacks. to trigger Phantasm.
Yeah, and I don't have him to do that, but it's just really hard. It's hard for him to do that because he only wants attack reaction.
Well, not really. He takes out the Steel Blade Chunks and replaces them with like Brutal Assault, Rampaging Onslaught,
Nourishing Emptiness.
Nourishing Emptiness.
He should have 3 Nourishing Emptinesses in there because
I need to get them for her.
that card is amazing for Kano and for Dorinthia. Like no one else. It's really, it's nice to have a 6 attack, but not really worth it unless you can do the dominate and go up +1 intelligence. So good.
I mean, the rolling 6.
The problem he had was he wanted to keep the counters on the sword. Well, if you swing the sword at an aura, it doesn't count as hitting, so the sword loses all counters.
Yeah, that's how it always is.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like your Ode to Wrath. Man, Ode to Wrath is so good. Turns all your 1s into 2s, essentially. It's a lose a life when anything hits, but yeah, it turns control into just... And what does Merciful Retribution do?
That's the one that just gives all your aura attacks go again. So it's kind of like the weapon if you don't have it.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's not as necessary.
Yeah, it's not as necessary. That's why when you look at all the lists for Prism, it's like, wow, why aren't they running this? Oh, because they have Luminaris, they don't need it.
Exactly, everyone's going to have Luminaris.
Which I find kind of funny, because like you could side in the base weapon, and you could side in Merciless Retribution against Levia, because she's going to be one of your toughest matchups.
Exactly.
Because she has all those big 6 attacks that she doesn't care about throwing away.
No.
So you're just like, well, okay, well, I'm going to hold back. I'm going to make a bunch of Spectral Shield tokens and just fire them at you constantly for 4.
Yeah. Plus those, what is it, Herald of Your Edition is a -1, right?
Yeah. Oh, Herald of Triumph.
Herald of Triumph, okay. Yeah, that one is really good because they have to have a 7 instead of a 6. But yeah, I love that Ode to Wrath for sure.
I got 3 of them.
And Phantasmaclasm, yeah, that's a good one.
I don't really run it because I can't find a matchup where it matters that much. Like, I guess it would matter against maybe Katsu, maybe like, I don't know, maybe Chi or something. I don't know. Like the effect of, okay, I get to look at their hand
and
grab a card and they put it underneath, but they draw a card.
Yeah. So it's only to get rid of their favorite card. It's not that much. Maybe if they don't have all 6 attacks, they only have. He's gonna have nothing but 6 attacks.
Yeah.
So it's not gonna really.
Because like that has to resolve before it goes off, or before they can defend. So it's like they go to defend, or I use it. It's like, oh, you have 1 6 attack. Okay, we're gonna put that at the bottom of the deck. Well, if they're running a bunch of 6 attacks and they happen to draw into one, it's like, well, that's a useless attack then.
Exactly.
And I paid 3 for it. Like that's.
What's the what's the big? It's like a regular action card that adds like 6 or something even more than that. I think.
There's Phantasmify. It goes up to 5.
Mm-hmm.
So it's 3, 4, 5. And then it gains Phantasm on top of it.
But it probably already has Phantasm, so yeah. So +5 on your 6 or 7 attack. It's good. Or the one that does the arcane, so it's essentially 8. So it's like a 13 attack. It's really good.
It'll be fun.
Prismatic Shield purely for control. Because like you want to start off with like making a bunch of those, then you're like 1, 1, 1.
Yeah, getting 3 out and then Ode to Wrath, and they're all 2.
Yeah, people are
strong.
interested.
Very strong.
What's regular turn?
Oh man. Okay.
I'll play. I know Trey's gonna play draft, right?
Yeah.
That's
I need some practice, man. I need a lot of practice.
Yes. Whoever's not in.
I wanted to be here earlier, but damn. They're doing that freaking construction by Covington, so like it took me longer than I wanted to get here.
That is like a non-stop construction. I live in Mandeville, so yeah, coming from the same place.
Well, we're moving into Covington.
Really? Where are you now?
Right now we're in Slidell, and we're in what was like a fairly like new housing development.
Sure.
And look, I thought I would be here earlier so I could sleep her and then play her. But after 3 years, it went downhill.
Yeah.
It only took 3 years. We've had all sorts of crime. We had like 1 or 2 murders. It's just like, wow. It's like, we should get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
So we're moving to Covington. We're moving to Hidden Springs.
Covington's a nice area.
Yeah, we
A whole
used
lot of space.
We used to live in Mandeville. We lived in the Caribbean Port subdivision. Then we moved to Slidell, but now we're moving to Covington in Hidden Springs. So like we're at a cul-de-sac in a gated community. I'm like, oh,
very nice.
This is what I wanted because there's going to be no loud noise. There's going to be no children bugging the hell out of it.
Yeah, we're all the way down Florida Street, like almost to Lacombe, you know.
Okay.
Maroney Trace, Pelican Park is right next to where we live.
Okay. You're playing chain and you're attacking them. That's when his turn.
Yeah, I like it. I really like it. It's quiet. Neighbors are good. My cousin is actually right next door. So, so it's very. And we didn't mean to do that. We just when we were looking for houses, it was like the best one, and then we're like their price range, and we're looking around at it, and he walks outside, and I'm like, oh, Ralph, hey, what's going on?
Oh,
so that's good. You know, it's always good to have a neighbor you like because you never know. Right?
Speaking of, didn't mean to have that happen. The house we're moving to is across the street from a friend of my mom's from college.
It's so cool when that happens because neighbors are just such a roll of dice.
Oh yeah. And the thing is, like everybody around us has been like, we're glad they finally sold that house because they were trying to sell it for 6 years.
Oh wow. Was there like a bunch of work that needed to be done there?
Like right now, I have
the story that they told us is like they kept having to bring painters in, and all like the neighbors figured it was probably because they cook a ton of curry. And they're trying to master smell, they're trying to master mess with. It's weird. So like when we first like did a walk through the house, it's like, well, we didn't really smell anything. But like the moment we like started moving stuff in, it's like, well, we gotta fix this.
Yeah.
So like we had Stanley Steamer, like the grout in the kitchen was black.
Oh wow.
So it took them like 9 hours of work just to get it down to like almost gray, to like almost where it was.
Sure.
But like it doesn't smell bad anymore.
Yeah.
But we still like we need to replace the kitchen cabinets, so we're gonna be without a kitchen for like a few months.
Yeah.
But thankfully we got like the whole place painted. We got an electrician who's putting up fans and stuff in rooms and everything. So.
It's crazy how, like what you said, when you do the walkthrough, when you do your inspection and everything, there are so many things you don't notice. And then like right when you like are moving your stuff in, you're like that. Are you? How did I not see any of this?
Well, honestly, like the inspectors didn't really do that great of a job. Because like they found the one problem with the roof, so like we got a roof out of it.
Yeah.
But like.
Well, that's huge.
Yeah.
That's a big thing.
There are 2 AC units on either side of the house because it's a big house. It's like
Covington, you got space in Covington.
Well, the one facing the house on the left side, it was basically broken. So this one on the other side was like overworking itself. So it's like, well, we have to fix that, and it's like, well, that's another like 20-something grand out of our pocket or whatever. It's like they negotiated the price down from like $4-something to like $3.99 where it originally was to get the roof.
Sure.
And I'm like, well, you should have gone even lower to like $3.75 because we had to replace the AC unit.
Exactly.
And not to mention like all the little holes in the wall that the painters had to, like, thankfully they covered them up before painting them.
Yeah.
And now all the crap in the backyard that we still have to deal with. It's a fantastic house.
Yeah.
It's big. We each have, our own little space. But like there is so much we had to do with it.
Oh yeah. Yep. Ours, it's just there's just projects. You just kind of got to do them, one at a time, and just get it done.
That's how it was when we lived in Driftwood when I was younger. It's like my parents were always constantly working on that house.
Yeah.
And like years later, now looking back on it, it's like that house was nothing but a money pit because they were constantly having to like replace floors or repaint walls or some crap.
When we first moved in,
It's me and Andrew, Trey and Steele.
Oh, okay. So we move because.
Yeah, y'all can scoot over one. And then pit fight is gonna be Jonathan, Luke, Landon, and William.
Oh God.
So Jonathan.
I'm done.
I'm betting on
Yes, you're good to go. You get lunch whenever.
can do it.
We are doing
I
draft
hope I can
after,
win
so if you want to go get food, come back. We're gonna do draft later.
I believe in myself.
Oh, play right here.
I was gonna put the pit fight at the screen right here. So, we can play on screen. We're gonna play on
Oh, we don't get to watch the pit fight.
Why?
You stay where you're at. Awesome. Luke, you will.
Well, I guess I'll make those changes that I said I would.
Put Landon here and William. You're gonna attack this way. You're gonna attack this way.
Oh, yes.
Why are you afraid?
Yes, yes.
I know what I done.
One per win. Yep.
Very happy I don't have to go against
William,
Prism again.
who is-
Yeah.
We got one more game for you to play.
I didn't play Prism. I wanted to
Yeah,
play
you're good.
Dash, but I didn't get here early enough to sleep her.
That's how it goes, man. That's how it
Landon,
goes.
use here.
Please kill all of the words that say greatly appreciate.
Now you do it right in the middle. So you're good to get food, whatever, take off, whatever you want to do.
I think I just want to change that one.
Okay, what am I doing?
Sorry about that.
Shadow on shadow violence.
What am I doing?
It's gonna be a fun
You
game.
sit here.
I'm praying for some ones.
So what we do with the bottom four going forward is we have a top pit and top four. We have a bottom pit to bottom four. Bottom four play pit fight, which is like multiplayer. So you're gonna attack into Jonathan, and then the person here is gonna attack into you. Everybody still gets to draw up.
Oh yeah, I need to make that one.
So Landon will be the one attacking into you.
So it's CC or
It's CC. You bring your same deck to you.
So you're not going to get
You drop the one time on your turn.
So the thing is, I'm scared of bars.
You're definitely afraid of bars.
Afraid of the aura. Afraid of them.
Why is it so bright in here?
And is it packed for win?
Yes. Yes, so still back for win. So if you do want to get your prize
Who
back.
knew light would be so scary?
I know, right?
Yep.
So, people talking about a bard and stuff.
So how do I get that?
The idea of
Just tell 'em
support
up there.
characters makes me
Just tell 'em up
want
there
to
you need
see
one
like a
back for your
2v2.
Like a tag team?
Yeah, like a
That'd be
2v2
interesting.
would be really cool, especially if you had like a support type and then a carrier.
So since it's a bard, it's gonna be auras, and they're all gonna be songs.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be like, give your attacks +2 for the turn, give your attacks dominate for the turn, give your attacks go again for the turn. All these different things.
I want to get them started because it's more complicated than ours.
Yeah, all good, man. Take your time. I am chilling.
Talent, like low talent or something.
I mean, you're playing chains, so the game won't be very long anyway. One way or the other, somebody gonna die.
Yeah, pretty much.
And this is
We will
also like
see.
the same place
Yep.
where Bravo has powers. So like, are we gonna see like Bravo support? Are we gonna see more Guardian support? You know, because Guardian didn't get support last set. So
I just hope there's more change cards somehow. There's more change.
sir, we're in the flow. We're not in the darkness.
I think I just get this mixed in.
Yes, I'll do
Why?
Wait a second.
Why?
It's a hand.
Just a little bit.
I know it is. Why is it this one?
It's a hand of cards. Hand of cards.
Does contain 4 cards.
I'll just have a floating on top.
Look. Stop.
At least you're not down at all.
Yeah, that's.
I wouldn't mind that at all because I'd be trying to get her points. I don't care if it's like 1. I just want to get it on the board. That way when people see it, they're just like, who's that dog?
It's like Commander almost, but you can only attack in one direction. And you're only getting attacked in one direction. That way nobody can gang up on anybody else. So it's literally a
Play a
race to
Herald
see who can
Triumph
kill the
5. If it hits, it goes into my soul. All of your attacks have -1 while defending, but I know you don't have any 6 of
So
them.
he's gonna attack him.
This might
my
not
defense. You have an
end
attack
well.
reaction.
I have no
This
attack
might
reaction.
not end well.
So that makes it fine.
Well, you can go up to
Yeah, if I can.
Still have go again because of the yellow strip in my pitch zone.
And the first time around, you're each gonna draw a
Copy the card.
right, just like the first turn in
Herald
the
of
regular
Protection
game.
for 5.
Alright, so this is the combo card, so it's fine.
It's just the one time. So when it comes to you, so after he attacks into you, you would draw. And then
Okay, so after
the first turn, once you get back to him, nobody draws after you. So he's gonna start, when he finishes his turn, he'll draw up like normal. But he can draw at the start of his turn. This is the first turn, right? First turn draw, first turn draw, first turn draw, and then wait till the next turn.
Oh, okay.
You get to go first. You gotta wait.
I need more of the prism card.
Yeah, got it.
Sleeve.
Got it.
I'm not getting like 60 of them.
Yeah.
Freaking stupid.
That's a lot. And then also
It's
sorry, Dad.
based on your standing.
Well, I mean, I don't have to do it.
So he was the lowest seed.
I mean, you're gonna swap them in then. Oh, you just swap it. Yeah.
Take the card out
It's
of the
based on the
sleeve
seed.
and
So
then
he's attacking the person one higher.
Okay, so I'm gonna pitch 2, inserting strike.
One higher. So you're technically attacking the lowest
annoying.
seed.
I don't know if that makes sense, but I'm okay with it.
And then
Yeah, I think
going
you got any questions,
one,
John, just grab me. I'm
Gale
gonna go
Force.
start over here. Alright. I got the life counter I can pull out.
Sounds great.
Oh, that's not who I thought.
No, you can't use the ability.
Set
No,
those.
no.
Pitch, you can draw.
No, this is my second attack and I wanted to
I really gotta shuffle this because I know it's all kinds of messed up right here.
5, I'll take 5.
And roll for you.
Yep.
14.
7.
I'll go second.
Okay. It's okay, I've been going first all day.
Herald of Protection for 7.
Join you in
Hit to
second.
create a Spectral Shield token.
I'm okay going first, I think. I think I figured it out.
Yeah.
So I will 3 and then you
Depending on my hand, sometimes I can get it pretty decent. Go first turn. But
4, 7.
alright.
I will use it below.
No, you're good. You're good. Stubby hammer.
Yep. And then this is just rinse out.
No, it's all good. We will pitch 3. We're gonna play Record Romp. It's starting a random 5.
Discard this one.
It doesn't matter right now what I discard. So it's just a 6. Vanilla 6.
Okay.
Just vanilla 6.
And I will go ahead and draw 6.
You're good. Arsenal. There you go.
And then 2 and this game's go again.
2 to pitch and go again.
just to try to kill him.
I will
And then the other stuff, my last game.
take the soul shackle up to 1. To play a next
Yes.
1 and 2 arcane.
You're taking all of it. 3. Unless you got any reactions.
Herald of Ravages.
Negative.
If you hit, you take an arcane.
game I've ever played.
Pitch from Alrian Skies to Nebula Blade for 1. If it hits, trade a ring.
Take 1.
Well,
And Arsenal pass.
Yep. The negotiations have begun.
Yeah,
Goes in
I'll let you draw it.
Goes under and I draw.
Go ahead.
Alright, I'm gonna pitch 3.
Alright.
Spend a few of it to play Zealous Baton. It's a 5 with go again, but the card pitched is a higher attack value than this card. So 5
go
go
again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go again regardless.
You've made two?
2 cards in hand, 1 closed.
Yep.
Block 2, take 3.
No reaction.
3.
This deck does not really have reactions. So.
Alright.
I'm gonna pitch. Well, I don't have to pitch for this actually. I can just play it. So I'm gonna close this chain so I can have 3 cards. So we're just gonna close this combat chain. And then I'm gonna play this card. This would have closed it anyway, but to banish 3. Banish 3. And then next attack is +4. It's gotta go again.
Okay.
Next attack +4. And then I'm gonna pitch this blue here to make 3 resources, spending 2 of it to do a meat axe, draw a discard. It is not a 6, so this will be a 7.
So coming in for 7. No go again?
No go again, that's the last attack this turn.
Time for vegan. A little early, but whatever. Break this to reduce the next attack.
I'll take 7.
Break this to give the next attack cost 2 or more 2.
That is.
And we'll go into a Herald of Fire.
I'll start by banishing 1.
Yep.
There's a Blue Shadow Berser.
No go again.
No go.
Alright.
So Plunder run from Arsenal.
Yes.
Into a Shadow Berser for 5, banishing Bounding Demigons to give it go. So 5 and 1 Arcane. If it hits, it will draw.
5, 1
Okay, I'll sub 5. So 8.
I'm gonna pitch 2. Pummel. So goes up to 12.
I want to get this out of my hands.
Goes up to 11.
I'll block the 6, take the 1 arcane.
+2, so 8.
Block the 5.
6. Okay, tap your action.
So
Yes.
Raise the reflex.
60.
Okay.
So 8
So
total.
then you discard a card.
8 minus, so take 2 extra.
And I will draw a card.
Yep.
That leaves me with 1.
Oh, right.
And you did take the 1 Arcane card.
Yep. Took it all.
Mean Grief for 4 with go again. If it hits, create a rune chain.
It goes under, and I roll.
So could I for 1?
I just take 4.
Okay.
Six.
Take Soul Shackle up to 2. Bounding Demigons for 2.
So,
And 1 Arcane.
Oh yeah, 2 and 1. 3, I take 3.
Cracked Aether Ironweed for additional 2 mana.
instance, Genesis.
Nebula for 4.
And the other ones I'm going to block with Phantasm Phase.
If it hits, create a rune chain.
So blocking that, what's that?
So, at the start of my turn, I may put a card from my hand into my hero's soul. If it's an illusionist card, or it's a shield token. If it's a light card, draw.
Take 1.
So, and basically,
Yes.
I just need to whack that as
And
my
then
last
I will
attack,
go ahead and
because
cast
it'll destroy it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Under.
Arcane or Levio.
Alright, so, start of my turn, I'm going to put this into my soul. It's a light card, it's an illusionist card, it's a shield token.
I'm going to activate Scab Skin Leathers. Let's see if we can
Then I'm going to
get a number. Not a 1.
to make
But
a
do I
special
care?
shield token.
It's a 1, but do I care? Let's see. I would take 1 blood debt.
Vegas goes. So I got 2 tokens.
I mean,
This is Banish or is that?
yeah, this is discard, this is vanish. I have 1 blood debt card. The other 2 are normal. Honestly, this hand is not that great. So I think I'll just take the turn off and take the 1.
Alright,
Sounds good.
Alright, draw.
Okay.
I'll play a Yellow Mob Skies.
Oh, don't forget your banish.
Oh,
Finish
sorry.
Before you forget. It's okay. When you have a good hand, you're like, I want to play the cards in my hand. I don't care about these banished cards.
Seeds back.
Okay, so.
Rules question was
Can arcane damage be directed wherever, or does it have to go to the same place that the attack is going to?
only Kano can do anything special with arcane damage, so no, it has to go to the person that you're attacking.
I think it depends on the card, I thought. Because, like, Vexing
Well,
Malice should
Kano's
be
the
able
only
to...
one that has cards that do that.
Well, like...
What is rune chance? What is rune chance?
Rune chance don't target. It has
Just
to
to target. So is that the
Yeah.
same as attack?
So this, I'm at the.
Yes, so it's part of the attack that you're throwing at that person. So it would be at that person that you're targeting the attack at. So.
Alright,
No, you're good.
So if this
So
hits,
it's
it
coming
can
at you
go
for
again,
5,
it's for
Yep.
5,
and 2 arcane, and if it hits, create 2 rune chains.
5 and 2 arcane.
And it does have go again from the mods.
Okay, that's fine.
3, 4, 5.
Okay. Scalers.
If your chaplain doesn't steal my flyer.
5, right? That would be 6.
There's a cross strap and surging strike for 5.
Waiting if I want to block some arcane right now. Yeah, I would just block the arcane and take the regular damage. How much arcane was it?
It's 2 separate instances of arcane.
That's fine. I got arcane barrier 2.
I thought that could only block 1 instance.
So I'm gonna pay twice though. So
Okay.
first, yeah. So I'm gonna have 1 resource floating. Because you pitch 3, you pay 1 to block this instance, pay 1 to block that instance.
But it's arcane barrier 2. You have to pay 2 for it, I thought.
Is Aura.
Katsu ability
2
here.
damage from that source.
So you'd have to pitch 4 to block 2 different sources.
Let's see. That's fine. I just pitch 1 more.
Okay. Sounds good. And then take the 5? Okay.
See, when I first read it, I was like, oh, so you exile cards every mana
I have not soul shackled. So I'll soul shackle with 3. So it closes chain.
4, go again, if it hits, I draw a card.
And it did hit, so we'll make 2 rune champs.
Yep.
Previous. I'll go ahead and Arsenal pass.
Okay.
Go to my skull, and I create a spectral shield.
And we will pitch 3.
The last with 6 or more, so that's 2 offense. It destroys and closes the combat.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess.
So the block.
Put a Dread Screamer.
Damage there.
1 left. Banish these 3. Gets no go again. So it's just a 6.
Swing 1
For 6. I'll take the 6.
Alright. We did not banish a 6. So we're going to take 1, 2, 3 bloodshed.
Swing it forward. So let's go. Let's go again.
Alright. Here we go.
Alright, starting by banishing 3.
Yeah.
The blue Riftbot, a yellow Riftbot, and a unhallowed Rift.
Whenever a hero does damage to an opposing hero, so if I do damage to him,
Start off by plundering from Arsenal.
Whenever on source, you can deal
okay.
Yeah, it doesn't affect the
no,
entire
no, no,
field.
that's not that good.
Red Mob and Skies.
It's not that good. It doesn't help everyone. Give me a lot.
One again.
Pitch to play Riftbind for 7, and if it hits, draw a card and also create 3 rune champs, and also 2 arcane. With 2 food.
9 total.
Yes.
I'm just not getting great hands this game. I'm just gonna take 9. I'm taking it out. Unless you got any reactions. Already gotta go again, so you're good.
Yeah.
Yep.
Take 9.
Herald of Ravage.
And it's going to create 3 more red champs on top of it.
Yep.
So, 2 float. That had go against the mob.
So, what I'm going to do is block 3 of attack reactions.
We're going to pitch 2 strings.
Unhallowed Rice for 4 and 3 arcane. After taking up Soul Shackle before.
It goes in my soul.
Did you have a go against?
We're taking the 3 arcane for sure.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna roll.
Okay.
I don't really want to pitch the list.
One with the spectral
What? Okay, that's fine. So that gives me 2 resources, which is exactly what I need. I'm just gonna. So I'm not defending any attack reactions.
No.
Defensive reaction, I just blocked a 6. So blocking a regular damage, unless you got a reaction.
So, no. That puts me at 1 mana from
Yes.
Okay,
And the mask doesn't work with the first
Riftbind for 3.
I'm learning!
3!
0 masks.
And no mana.
Knowledge is power.
There it
It's
is.
reading rainbow, actually.
2 blocks.
No, knowing is half the battle. Knowledge is power is reading.
Okay.
We'll pitch
That's gonna be, what was it, 3 plus 3, so 6 to my 2, 3, 4. Yep, that's it. I just did not get very good starting cards.
Yeah, you seem to have some awkward hands there. And that one definitely didn't help.
Yeah. This was a blue version of that, which didn't help either.
Oh, yeah.
So, the not having the 6 really
Yeah, that
me
was
up that
really
one turn
tough.
Because
Heralding Reverse.
there's nothing I could do about it. I just had to deal with the cards I had.
Put a card with Phantasm from my
Yep.
And then I sort of got on a roll with the rune chance.
For 6.
I think I was.
Yep. No.
Good game, man.
Yes. Yep. No, just this game, it didn't want to flow well.
So that happened. Dude, some games against Luke, it was like that, where like he'd be rolling 6s and then he'd just be crushing me. And then some games it's like, oh, roll 1.
Yes.
It's like, yeah, just lose next turn. Like,
Yeah, when I played Matt, I had him down to. He went down to 1 life, and the only reason I won was because on his next turn I had Reckless Swing, so I just played Reckless Swing to do the 2 damage.
about that.
Yep. I was doing it 2 times today. Reckless Swing for game.
Yeah, I was super happy. I got a win off of a invert today. So that was cool.
Yep.
Very happy about that. And then I got a win off of Vex and Malice for 1 over the top of the normal 1 barrier.
Any reactions?
The Dorinthia player with no 6 attacks.
And that concludes the top cut.
You play whoever wins of these 2.
Herald of Erudition.
Yeah, for first.
5 damage. If it hits, I draw 2 cards and goes in my soul. Or
Yeah, we talked about it, but we didn't really settle on it.
6? I don't like that. So, I'm going to destroy my mask momentum. I'm not using it.
alrighty. And last but not least, we will pitch 3 Herald of Tenacity, 5 with Dominate. If it hits, it goes in my soul.
And then, yeah, we'll do draft after.
Sounds great.
Yep.
Very exciting.
Y'all can go get food before we start draft, for sure.
Yeah, I know
food,
Luke's
so.
starving. I'll probably grab a little something to eat.
He might be able to grab something for you when they finish early enough.
Yeah, maybe so.
So, here's 1.
Yeah, they're almost done. last Saturday I played against a guy playing Bravo. It was just like set 1 Bravo, none of the new stuff, just like purely set 1 Bravo. I had some of those garbage hands I've ever seen with Rhinar in my life. Draw like 3 blues, like none of them 6s. Okay, what are we gonna do with this hot garbage? Next turn, do this draw reds after that. It's like.
Dude, that's hilarious. Like, whenever I'm Shay and drawing all 4 reds, it's just like, we're all like seeds of agony. It's miserable.
It goes into my soul and it affects banish zone, which you don't do. So.
Sure. Any attack reactions?
We'll pitch 2 more and put pummel onto it. So now it's 9 individuals to start.
Okay, 3 minus 3. Yeah, next time. Next time we're gonna.
We're past.
Regular.
Okay, so I'm sync below, so it's
5 and you have to discard a card.
I don't have to discard a card, so I'm gonna use my ability.
Yeah, he's getting screwed.
Yeah, you're doing pretty good. I want you to don't go down here and help me.
That's why we always hold on to the extra cards.
I want to run blue. Okay.
I attacked for 7, he fought 3. Yep.
Rising knee thrust.
$10 a trade. That's how far
Didn't get any good hands in there.
I had that thing waiting for a leg tap forever. I don't know where the taps are. I might have popped them early and didn't even notice it. Yeah, there's one. And, yeah, but the other 2 must be in there.
Yep, you just slide over for fine.
Oh, man.
And training will come. Get started for the last round. My hand was hot garbage, so I couldn't do anything.
That was pretty rough.
Yeah, you saw what I was playing, so.
Yeah.
Other than turn 1, the rest of the turns were like, yeah.
Good game, man.
Good games.
Always good.
Let's get it.
Alright.
I saw that. Was the foil a rare?
Rip is not.
Okay. Where's my box? What you had in my box?
Missequence.
Yep.
Scary stuff. That first game was actually the one that I was really sweating.
Yeah, that one was much closer than this one was.
You had some really big opening hands.
Yeah, I think I broke my cross strap.
Just so y'all know, I'm playing for a cold foil.
Oh,
It's the Iris of Reality cold foil.
Okay.
So,
Alright.
the Prism weapon that Prism doesn't want to use most of the time.
Cold foil.
Hey, yeah. All you gotta say is cold
So
foil.
there you go, it's cold foil.
Oh, you are playing for a cold foil right now?
Yes. Every event on court, we have a cold foil.
You start winning games, huh?
Yeah.
If you win first, you win a cold foil weapon, whatever kit we're using. So right now it's Iris of Reality.
Yeah, I was gonna ask if that came from the Armory kit. That's really cool.
And what I might do is I might grandfather somebody, so the same person wins me.
Yeah, you too, man.
Let somebody else have a cold foil.
I like it.
We got 4 to give away. So.
Then this is just a wrench in right here.
This one's for more league points. And an extra pack for win. Get one more pack.
And then let's go first. 12.
Is that a D20?
Yep.
You can. You were what? 2
Okay.
1. Look at that.
I will go second.
You're playing inverted resistance with the last remaining usually
Good. I'm freaking 3-0 to get a garbage hand. In the last match. It is what it is. That's what I should play for, yeah.
What does that do?
Yeah. Yeah.
At least it's not attacking me now.
I mean, it is just a bit. It's been good for those 6 we go against right now.
Oh, what, you made Ursa?
Yeah, other than that, it's just you just need something else.
Do you have the token?
Not only, but I probably
Maybe like a 7 or the red 7 or something there.
They're hard to
Yeah,
get.
replace it with a red
I have one sitting around.
How do you
1 yellow.
Yeah.
Change it to a red 7.
So is it my turn?
Let's see here.
Well, my strategy was roll the 6.
So, that's 1.
Yeah.
Not cheap for one. I'll take it.
Roll the 6. Spend. Give Jason.
Yeah, I'm looking at my life total with his
Like
life
to
total.
have
Jason.
4.
Roll the 6.
Well,
Win. That's how you win the game.
This
Roll
is
the 6.
family. You mind if I...
Okay, yeah.
4, block of 3.
I don't know if they do. We have more coming in, but I don't know if
4.
they do. They probably bought it.
Rising knee thrust for 5 with go again, because leg tap was the
He
last
keeps blocking.
And because I blocked 4, mask is now in.
No, no mask. It has to be 3 chain links in a row that hit.
Okay, that's what I thought. So for 5?
You'd already break even, dude. Oh no.
Block 3.
3, stick 2, and then
Okay.
Oh my god. Only costs 2 for all that.
yeah, it's the combo.
Yeah. So 4 and nothing else, just 4.
Yeah. 3 for 4. Okay.
They blocked that.
I have no clue.
Yeah, I think it is.
Movement, and he just saw the border on it.
So, you block it? Yeah, block it. Okay. That'll do it.
My turn then? Playing the Art of War.
Okay.
Paying for it with the Siege of Agony. I'll take the +1/+1 as well as the banish one and draw 2. I will banish the Spectrum Mount.
No, I can
Draw 2.
Three.
Taking, you're at 43. Ain't gonna hurt you.
Off, guys.
Okay.
Next attack gets go again if it's a Rune Blade attack. And also if it hits, create 3 rune chains. So, Shadow Berser for 3 with go again. If it hits, create 3 rune chains.
Alright, so before I block, we'll go up 3.
Okay.
And then I will block for 3.
Okay. Sounds good. Does have go again, no mana float though, so I will go ahead and Arsenal pass. My chest piece.
You used it, but I don't know if it breaks when you use it. But.
Oh, it's just battle one. I was like,
yeah,
so confused. Sorry. Yeah, has to.
Yep.
Or after making a soul shackle.
Terminator squad takes 6. The rest is there.
All right, my turn. Okay, so I will pick +2 and 7.
Or 7, eh?
My question is this way, my blade thrower squad. Does he survive like 3 times?
Well, I think he got down to 2.
6.
6.
Take that.
Probably. But what do you do with that at this point?
My turn?
Yep.
So I'm banishing 1.
I'm fine with literally
Go
just
Rift
going
Bind.
FAB to have that. Killing everyone.
So you can kill him.
Yeah.
Red Bind run from Arsenal.
So +3 on the next and draw a card.
Pick up Soul Shackle with 2. Those guys pay for Rift Bind for 6. And if it hits, draw a card.
It gets an extra +1. That's +3, right?
Yeah, +3, and then this is a non-attack action, so where it gains +1 because it was placed in advantage.
Very cool.
So,
Cool.
6 total.
6 total.
He's gonna get to it now.
So I'm gonna select Glory Squad.
Hits, draw a card. 1 mana.
Oh, okay.
So 3, I'll take 3.
Alright, draw. We'll draw. Pitch for 1. Nebula for 4. It hits straight away.
Oh,
Okay. 6, 7.
And I will pass 2.
Five. Cool, you're at 10.
Alright, so Fluster Fist for 4. No combo stuff that I can do.
With Yoga?
7?
Nope.
Not at the moment.
Let's go again.
Yeah.
You're at 37.
No, he's so funny.
What 5?
5. Okay. I'll add 3. So
Just a drink. If you're going to McDonald's, we can do like
Still have resource.
we ate breakfast.
7.
Alright, we'll start with advantage 2.
There's a reason I have 2 of them in one.
2.
I might have a third in that. Probably do.
Seeds of Agony.
You want a McDonald's?
To Shadow of Ursa, banishing this red Rift Bonds.
I'll do this.
To give it go again.
okay, so it's sitting for
2 and 2 separate instances of Arcane. Move.
Yeah, it's fine.
I'll block.
I just want your bag.
Okay. Take Soul Shackle up to 3.
nothing, just auto have go again, right?
Yeah, it has go again because I chose to banish this first one.
Yep.
I'll crack either Ironweave to get an additional 2 mana. Or 2 resource, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. It's like if you've done if you banished a non-attack and an attack or something.
Yeah, it's if you've played a non-attack and an attack, then
Yep.
crack it for 2 mana. So I'll do that. Consuming Volition for 4, and if it hits, you discard a card. And it does have Go again from the Soul Shackle.
So for 4, and if it hits, I discard a card. Okay, so that and the breaking scales will be 4.
Okay, sounds good. And then another 4. And then I will go ahead and pass it to you. Cool. There we go. You're good.
Oh, that's gone. Yeah, it's gone.
Okay, so I'm gonna break the strap and surging strike. Surging strike for 5.
For 5. I don't like that. Or 5.
Buck 5. Alright. Rising E thrust for 3.
For 3? No cards in hand? No pitch. I'll take the 3.
Okay.
I think you can try to take somebody with you.
Hey, I'll start by banishing 3. 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah, when.
Yeah.
Basically, my best bet is literally just.
The thing is, once he kills you, he can keep attacking into this guy.
So yeah, that's fine.
Yes, because as long as he has go again, he can keep attacking into the next person. So.
Take the shot up 4.
Yeah, the only problem is he has 6 life, and I don't think he has
Ghostly
some
visits
damage.
4, paying for it with this blue agony. So come in
40.
4 with go again.
I don't know, man. It's changed.
He's gonna do 70.
Block 2.
4, 5, 6, 7.
Alright,
77 plus
another
6.
Ghostly visit for 4.
80.
Yeah, like
3, probably
86. 3.
Yeah, 83.
83 damage, so he'll kill everyone?
Yes.
How much damage is
Go
that?
again.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Or if it hits greater range.
Well, if he attacks someone with something in their soul, then it has to go again. Yeah.
And pass
But I
it.
can do that, and I can do that against it.
And I will take 1 for it.
Either way, this doesn't really change much. I'm still only blocking the same amount, essentially.
Kadachi for 1.
Kadachi for 1. I'll take Kadachi for 1.
Okay, Kadachi for 1 again.
Another Kadachi for 1.
I had 3, so.
7.
5, 6, 7, 8. I'll take 2. 9. I think it was the last total. So I'm
5.
2.
Go again.
I'll take the 5.
Okay.
Yep, all this gone.
Since you block that.
Yep, you got me. Can you keep attacking?
Mask.
My turn then?
Yep.
Start by banishing 4. 1.
Got it with it?
Now y'all get to play a regular game now.
It's exactly the same.
So if y'all want to go get food or something, we'll do draft. I'll probably vote this that we do for draft.
So, how does draft work?
So draft, you buy 3 packs, and then we're going to sit in a circle. You're going to open a pack, pick a card out of it, pass it to the next person. And you're going to you're gonna make your hero based on who you draft.
When does it start? Because I gotta go to private, pick up some groceries, drop off the apartment.
I mean, if y'all go now, y'all should be. No, this is still waiting for everybody else.
Shadow of Cursor. Banishing Unhallowed Rites. You have to go again.
Remember last week?
So 2 and 2 arcane.
Okay. I just thought about going, wait, yep.
With go again from the banish.
So you have time if y'all want to.
You played
it before.
It's already out.
So you
I can give y'all a little while.
No, you don't get to.
Because they're still going for a little bit. And then this is still going.
You killed this.
So two arcane, right?
Yep.
That was fun.
6 soul shackle to 5.
That is pretty good.
Or we can kill 6, pay for it by banishing this, gain mana.
There's still 2 other people on the board.
So 6 go again.
It doesn't help that I kept forgetting I had another card on the board that would have been useful.
Okay. Seeds of Agony, Unhallowed Rites for 4. Seeds of Agony doesn't pop off of it. With that Unhallowed Rites, I'm going to search for non-attack action, Blood Debt card, put it at the bottom like that. Seeds of Agony. Did you take this one?
Not yet.
Okay. I was just wondering. Okay, then I will go ahead and pass it to you and take 1.
Alright, so Kodachi for 1.
I'll take 1.
Kodachi for 1.
Walk through.
Snatch for 4, and if it hits, I draw a card.
No go again then? I'll take the 4, I think.
Okay.
Go ahead and draw the card.
So scale is.
Yep. That was coming.
Yeah. Good card to get.
That last one.
Yeah, this is fortunate.
Alright. So my turn then?
Yep.
Okay, I'll start by banishing 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Seeds of Agony. Seeds of Agony. Pitch for 3 to banish and draw a card. So I will banish this and draw a card. So now I have 2 mana floats. Go Howl from Beyond into another Seeds of Agony. Take Soul Shackle to 6. Pitch for an additional 3 to pay for Riftbind for 5, 8, and 3 arcane.
8 and 3 arcane.
Yep.
Any on-hit stuff.
There is no one else. But I do have 2 mana floating left. And
Break the mask.
okay, so for 8.
So is it 3?
Yep. Go Nebula for 4.
Nebula for 4?
Yep. Alright, and I will create a rune chance. There we go again, nothing to do. I'll pass it. And I'll take 2 more.
So Kodachi for 1.
I'll take 1.
And then 6.
6. I'll take 6. My turn?
Yeah.
Throw my bench to 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and Plunderon, Seeds of Agony, Maverian Skies.
Why is it two-sided?
Pitch a riff
You
bomb.
play draft, you can use that as a hero or a weapon.
Come in for 5 and 1 arcane. If it hits, or 5 and 2 arcane.
Yeah. You're getting 3 from. This doesn't give you 3, right?
Right, it's not played from Arsenal. So 2 plus 3, 5, arcane, arcane. If it hits, draw a card, and then if it hits, create 3 rune chains.
Where's the other 3 coming from?
What's it?
This is plus 3. Is it from his thing? Yeah, it's plus
Yeah.
X the amount of things. Yeah,
You're good.
So, and how many arcane?
2. 2 different instances, and then the on hits are hit, create 3 rune chant, hit, draw a card. And it does have go again from the Maverian Skies.
Okay.
And actually, I'm going to pump it up a little bit more with study.
Okay.
So it's going to come in for an additional 1, so 6.
6. Okay.
Yeah, apparently they announced.
Okay, so 2 and then defense reaction. 4, so 6. And then how many? 3 or 2?
2 arcane.
Yeah, yeah. Well, a million for like one tournament is not actually that.
Take up Soul Shackle to 7.
It looks way more impressive than. But
Unhallowed Rites
good.
for
Don't
4.
get me wrong. It's a cool thing. So.
So 3, 1.
Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4.
One card in hand.
Yep.
We're fine for 4.
Good game.
Good game, man.
Yeah.
Very good game.
Yeah. I had horrible draws. I had a bunch of 4 red card hands.
Yeah, that's
Not good for me.
Yeah, this game had a bunch of good banishes.
Yeah.
Especially that last one. It was really nice.
Yeah, no, it was a really good game though, man.
Yeah. Happy we finally got to play play again.
Definitely.
Yes, sir.
Taking the local.
Who won the pit fight?
You're still going on.
Oh, man, y'all are still playing.
These are the last 2 still fighting in the
Let's go, Luke. Oh, cool. No,
Yeah.
It's a really fun one.
Yeah, I wasn't getting any of my combo stuff at all. I think I drew like
6 packs of whatever set you want, and then 5 packs of whatever set you want.
awesome. Thank you.
And then I'm going to go get your Iris of Reality.
Cool, thank you.
Yeah, I want to take a look at that.
Yeah, dude. By all means.
Yeah, there's just, it's crazy, man. Once you have like 6 soul shackles, you got
Yeah.
so many cards. It's crazy.
There's a lot to play with.
As long as you can pitch a blue.
Yeah, that was the good thing. I was always drawing blues, and like it was always like okay, like block second Tadachi to shut down Mask, and then keep the blue in hand.
Yeah,
just
I never got a mask draw the whole game.
Yeah, I've been playing a bunch of tabletop simulator.
Oh really?
Online.
Nice, nice.
So I've been going against a bunch of random people online.
So how do you find people to play against?
So there's a Discord for it, and then I also joined another Discord for like one of the YouTube channels I watch, Hometown TCG. We do like a couple games every couple nights.
Really? That's awesome.
Yeah, so it's been great. A bunch of really good practice.
What's the Discord? I have Tabletop Simulator, but there's just a couple people that I know like to play against.
Right. It's ooh, I'm trying to think. Luke, what's I can pull it up real quick. It is, I think it's just the Flesh and Blood Discord. Yeah, it's just the Flesh and Blood TCG community.
Cool. Nice.
Yeah, so if you like...
Do you need like a invite, or is it like...
You should just be able to
just join it?
Yeah. I can toss you an invite though. Like if you're in the... Are you in the Gamers Paradise Discord or no?
No, I need to get in that too.
I forget how I got in there.
How do you... what's your username?
Watch, I can just add you off this. What's yours?
It's X unknown, AXE unknown, and then is there number 28, 2018.
Another one of these?
Oh, awesome.
Oh yeah, look at that. You can barely see the little golden cold foil. That's so cool.
I'm gonna stop recording now and record more later when we do drafts. So.
Sounds good.